We're only doing 60? They are going slow.
Oh, right. 10 episodes into this one. We must be getting, well, we're not even halfway, I don't think. But anyway, they're talking me here, so I might be distracted. Welcome again to another episode of Rise of the Runelords, Sins of the Saviours, Book 5. So the party have making their way round the Runeforge. They're currently in the Ravager's Crisps. And they're also currently talking about speed bumps, so we'll let them get their set out of the system and we'll get going. Still talking about cars. Right, hello. How's everyone?
It's been a long week. It was really, 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 really hot here. I know how you guys felt a few weeks ago.
We're into our second hot phase, apparently. Right, I seem to recall that last week, while everyone was trying to rest, Rannick tried to be heroic and nearly died doing it, but everyone's healed up. But it looks like Arenas didn't get a chance.
He was out there messing around. See, Jelsa didn't see any of it, and she knows he was just out there goofing around.
Well, anyway, there we go.
And by the way, I didn't see him when he was the ice giant. Had I come running out there and seen Irina injured and a giant ice giant I'd never seen before, I'd have attacked him, thinking he was attacking Irina.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Rewatched the stream last night to make sure I remembered what the hell had been happening. Boy, I took a pounding last week.
Very much so. Right, so everything seems nice and quiet. Arena's got some numbing magic affecting her at the moment. Everything's
well,
back
we
to
need
being
to let
quiet
her rest.
It's 2 hours if you want to let her rest.
Can we tie Rannick up so he can't go get in trouble and distract her and wear her down even further?
The only reason he got in trouble is because something tried to attack all of us, and he...
We can barely hear you, Bella.
Okay, hold on.
200% and you're very quiet.
Can you hear me?
Can hear you now.
Okay, I've swapped headsets again. Oh. Yeah, he was only injured because... Sorry, he only got into a fight because he was stopping everybody else get disturbed. He stood at the door. He didn't go off anywhere. He just waited and see if anything was going to attack us, and it was, so he stopped him.
Because he's a bally hero.
You have to be appreciated.
Yeah, well, one of these days he's going to be a dead hero if he don't stop that crap.
What's the saying? You either die an hero or live long enough to become a villain.
That's a disturbing phrase. says the elf.
It's rather depressing, isn't it? So I
Yeah.
seem to recall you've got attacked to the north, and you got attacked from the south. So where are you headed, or what are you up to?
Well, I don't think we're heading anywhere because at the very end of last session, you said we heard a sound coming up the passageway from the south.
I did say anything. Came. You can't see anything, but you definitely heard a sound. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
And,
what
and
kind of sound?
Irina's looking really peaky. And I'm so damn grateful that she made those bugs go away that it's like, no, we gotta let Irina rest.
The sound
guys
from the
go
south.
handle it.
I can tell you what the sound from the south was. That was the sound from the south.
I didn't hear anything.
Something to the south is indigestion.
I know how it feels.
Well, since we heard something coming up that passageway, Rannick will go and stand next to Bert and close the door.
Oops.
And Bert will back up a little bit.
Okay, door closed.
Now, does the door open inwards or outwards?
Yes.
It swings both ways.
I know how that feels too.
Bisexual door. Okay.
Funny enough, do you know, this is this is a piece of information they never think to put in dungeons, which way a door opens. I mean, they do, but not Pathfinder.
I thought you were going to say what the sexuality of doors was.
But yes, it doesn't tell me which way the doors open.
I'll tell you what, draw a card. If it's a black card, it swings inwards. If it's a red card, it swings outwards.
I think it's going to open that way.
And which way is that?
Inward.
Towards you.
As in smack you in the face if you happen to be if you happen to be standing in the humorous position.
Right, in which case I'm grabbing that table and moving it in front of the door to barricade it.
Okie dokie.
And then I'll probably put that great big heavy-looking barrel thing there as well.
Rannick, why are we blockading that door instead of just killing whatever's down there?
Because Irina's looking really peaky and needs to rest.
I'm curling up with the fluffy animals over here.
Yeah, that.
And Chelsea's standing guard over Irina, like, if any of you guys disturb her, I'm going to kill you with my own bare hands. I don't care, I'm only 3 foot tall.
Time to punish him for resting too much.
You really wouldn't, but never mind. Besides, Bert, I mean, if you really want to go there and kill it, I mean, maybe it's your turn to go and get in a big fight. All on his own.
Tell the guy that can turn into giants and crap to go fight, you know. We'll keep an eye on Snookums for you, Bert.
Snookums is my pillow.
And
Snookums is my pillow. I like it.
and they're licking your face so that you'll feel better.
You know, everybody needs a Snookums for a pillow. Everybody needs a Snookums.
Yeah, Snookums as a pillow was absolutely perfect.
It's not really the right sound. Something's smacking into the door.
Hello? Sorry, no orcas, no circulars. Tradesman round back.
Door opens. Cute.
I'll poke what's on the other side of the door with my spear then.
Right, see if there's a description of the dungeon. Exquisitely crafted arches are elaborately curved in stunning artistic patterns. Ceilings are 10 feet high in corridors, all of which are adorned with decorative mouldings inlaid with silver angels. Chambers are usually arched or domed to a height of 20 feet and covered with beautiful frescoes, mosaics depicting sleeping men and women tended by cherubim, sued by angelic singers and musicians. The floors are covered in smooth-fitted flagstones with inlaid ceramic tiles in various decorative patterns. All doors are made of iron. Okay, there we go. That's what I was curious of. Yeah, so it's just pushing against the door at the moment.
Okay, so there's just something pushing against the door.
Opening, yeah, something opening the door from the other side, yes.
Okay,
Slowly, but surely, but inexorably.
Righto. In which case, can I activate a power?
Mm-hmm. Let's find out.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, you can actually. You beat them on
I love how
initiative.
he asked permission to do what he's going to do anyway.
It's a matter of can I activate the power in time? But mind you, actually, I've got powers activated already because we ended halfway through a thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
Is it the right power though?
well, I've still got a damage field going, so Dondrad might not want to stand there.
Oh, you're toasty.
Donjad, you're up. What do you want to do? The door is being slowly and inexorably pushed open.
Well, I was going to go and push the door back since I'm a bit bigger now, but it's going to go on fire in a second. And why is Irina lying down anyway?
She doesn't feel very well.
Is she fatigued?
Yeah, very.
You've already numbed. You've already cast.
That's a bit
numb upon
lazy,
her.
isn't it?
The door is pushed wide enough open for a creature to push its way through. Alas, I'm afraid I decided I didn't want to act on the 2 of diamonds, so...
Yeah, I'm going to... so in my action, I was going to cast the relief on Irina and numb her up.
You already
You
have.
have.
Yes, I know, but if you've not got... it can't be increased, can it?
No. It takes the best roll. And a relief only ever numbs once, doesn't it? Well, it swings at you, but misses. Jelsa, you're up.
Jelsa's going to see that thing come in behind Rennick. And she's going to step over here where she has line of sight and tell him, you better be quiet! And hit him with an arrow.
You hit him with an acid arrow. Roll the damage.
That was the last one I have.
The wand crumbles to dust.
Denny that damage. It's the last one I have, damn it. Oh, it's another week where the rolls are great, the damage sucks. Then I'm gonna stand over here and I'm gonna draw my scimitar and stand over Irene.
Okay. Rannick, you're up.
Okay, we will activate a power. I'm just going to smack the Dread Mummy twice. Hopefully.
You are.
That'll do. What's it immune to? That's shaking. That's all right then. I'll leave it with being shaken, I think.
Okay, Arena's trying to sleep.
Amber, however, will do something to help.
Okay.
Amber is... Alright, I can't physically see Amber's token, I think it's because I'm on top of it, but effectively... No, thank you very much. Amber's going to run over here and grab hold of a loose piece of bandage and run off with it as an agility trick.
Okie dokie. Make an
Unless you
athletics
prefer
roll.
the athletics, which would you prefer?
It will be athletics.
Okie dokie. I guess that did a lot of nothing.
I'm afraid it obviously is quite happily It literally just, Amber grabs a bit, it tears as Amber runs off, and the mummy just sort of doesn't even notice.
Let me
Fair enough.
at the end of my turn because I've got a damage field on me.
Well, you didn't remind me, did you?
Oh, I did this time. There you go. It took 3 damage.
Well, there we go. A second one comes through the door, hitting Rannick,
Oh, bugger.
doing 32 points of damage.
Bloody
As it
hell.
really smacks you hard. Okay, the blow literally lifts you off your feet. It slams you so hard, and you stagger backwards, wincing in pain and wondering if all your any of your ribs are broken. But you're up.
Bert is going to pull a Jelsa.
Chelsea.
And throw
roll
some
better
fire.
damage.
What's that sound like?
And throw some fire.
That's pretty standing fire.
I was just curious what that was. That was the sound effect for the ooze dividing, but I didn't notice I had it. Okay, that's a successful casting of Burst.
That is fire. I don't know if that makes any difference to that.
Sure, have a look.
10's not going to do much against the 14 anyhow. Let me go ahead and Benny that.
Okay, so no immunity. And that doesn't do anything. No immunity. That will wound it. The second one. Okay, so you'll wound one of them and shake the other one.
Okay. And then they have lingering damage of 3d4.
Oh, this guy's got 2 sets of lingering damage now.
And then Schnookums is going to kind of take a page from Amber's book and is going to grab a piece of the cloth coming off of Dread Mummy 2 and step back.
There's a thonk as Arena's head hits the floor.
Ow.
If I had a sound effect for a thonk, I'd do it, but I don't have one, so. Don't know if the mic will pick it up.
Snookums drags the bandage
You're
back
happy with
over,
that.
back over to Arena and kind of hands it to her.
I'm not sure why. I don't know what. That's interesting. I don't know what. I don't know why if Amber does a test it works and if Schnookums does a test it doesn't. It's strange,
I dropped
isn't
the
it?
dice directly onto the mummy. Did you?
Oh, that might be the trick. That might be the trick.
When I'm doing a test, I pick up with whatever I'm doing the test and drop
That's
it on
great.
an enemy.
Now that's
Yeah.
interesting. That's interesting. That shouldn't happen. Oh yes, it did it against Rannick, that's why. I got very confused there for a second. Okay, that's a raise, so that's a creative combat roll, isn't it? Schnookums receives a penny.
Go Schnooks.
And do you want to make the Thessalonian mummy distracted or vulnerable?
Let us make him vulnerable.
Okay, he is vulnerable after Schnook's Basically, Snooks basically exposes a large amount, and a large number of black beetles start scurrying across the floor. Rannick gets the Joker.
Was he indeed? Right.
I know it doesn't really affect any of us because we don't have any, but I was reading a forum article today, and I thought, actually, do you know, I liked that idea. So from now on, I have a new house rule for when we're playing Savage Pathfinder. If anyone has the fighter class, you know how martial flexibility lets you pick any edge you qualify for, and you have it for 5 rounds.
Yeah.
At the end of 5 rounds, I will allow you to spend a penny to get it to extend it for 5 more rounds.
Oh.
It struck me as a sense. It struck me. Yeah, this is it. It's a mechanic that's sort of supported everywhere else, isn't it? So I just thought, why not? I like that idea.
Yeah.
So that's my next house rule. So if martial flexibility can be extended after 5 rounds by spending a penny. Anyway, I was just mentioning it because I thought it was a good
That
idea.
seems reasonable.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Quite like it.
Do too.
So let's we're going to multi-action and try and attack both mummies. But we're going to start with Thessalonian mummy number 2, which is now vulnerable.
You're gonna hit it in the vulnerables, are you?
I'm going to hit it in the vulnerables.
It's 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but it might just work.
Yeah, looks like that worked. I'll just stick with the one hit with the raise there then.
Okay, roll the damage.
I think I'll put a bunny on that.
Okay. Oh!
That.
Well,
Hey, that you bugger.
He's got Benny.
I like those good.
Oh, sorry, sir. Unfortunately, what looked at the moment to be an outstanding shot doesn't actually have any effect, as the spear literally just goes straight through and out the back of the ribcage of the mummy, hitting
Well, in which
nothing
case,
on the way through.
my second action is going to be to attack the Thessalonian Dread Mummy again. And now
Okay.
that I've stuck my spear through it, I'm going to twist it around to tangle up all of its bandages in the manner of somebody eating spaghetti with a fork.
You'll get covered. You may well get covered in beetles, you know.
Possibly, but yeah, we'll go with it.
They might
That's
just crawl down the
the
spear
meatball.
towards you.
Sorry, this should be the crunchy meatballs.
Okay, so the first hit does. The first hit
Wow.
does 35 points of damage. What does the second hit do?
Well, I'm near
this-
24.
A mere 24. Okay, so the first hit. Let's see what we can do with the first hit. It's enough to enough to keep going, and the second hit. Ah, no, it goes down. That obviously works. Mamma mia, that's a crunchy meatball. It could.
With a critical fail on that, I think what happens is I twist it all up Scooby-Doo style, and there's just nothing left.
Basically, you twist it all up, and the huge mass of beetles just collapse to the floor and just scatter to the 4 winds.
Take that, you bugger!
Dondrad. In fact, actually got a sound effect for the beetles. There you go. Well, that's the basic. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one.
Stamping on
Sorry,
the beetle.
sorry, that was should have been meant to be this one for Rannick's attack on it.
Oh, yeah, the other Dread Mummy takes 2d6 damage from my damage field at the end of my round.
And then
No, never mind.
Dondrad is channeling energy to heal Rannick, I believe.
yes, so it was multi-action. It would have been a raise because it should have been +2 for favorite build. But yeah, he will heal a wound from healing.
Rannick's
And then I'm
wounds
going to-
magically close.
And then
Oh, actually, in fact, I
heal-
need a vigor roll from Rannick, actually.
and then I'm going to heal the mummy.
Okay.
Oof! He can stop rolling.
Good lord.
Okay, so that's a vigor roll from the mummy, isn't it? To resist.
Yes, so I healed
repel
Rannick
undead.
and I heal the mummy as well.
Yep. I'm afraid the mummy's quite happy with that.
Didn't the mummy fail?
It made a vigor roll of D10.
No, it's a test.
It got 2.
Oh, I see. I
So it's a
misunderstood you.
it suffers
It's
a setback under creative
I misunderstood.
combat.
You didn't. I didn't. I thought you were destroying undead, not doing a test. You didn't say you were making a test.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm
If you
going
don't say
to.
the
I'm
word
going to
test,
heal
I don't know
Rannick
you're doing a
and-
test.
Yes, sorry, it was a test. I was testing you. So yes, I healed Rannick and I healed the mummy, and the mummy goes, "Oh, it burns."
Indeed. Okay, Rini. Your head has hit the floor and now,
I'm staying put, yeah.
your head
It's
bounces off the very nicely polished floor, and then Schnooks comes back holding a beetle-laden rag.
Ew, I don't want that. I'm going to pull my cloak up.
He pushes it at you with his nose.
Amber, not wanting to be outdone, is going to try it again with the other mummy.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. I'm trying. Absolutely nothing's happening. Let me try that again. That's better. Ish.
Oh, again, Amber tears another strip off the mummy.
I think Amber's teeth are too sharp. That's the issue.
Obviously, that's the problem, yeah. Okay, the Thessalonian mummy
It's set back.
unshakes, but that's about it. It then takes 3d4 lingering damage from the acid, which does nothing, I do believe. Slash the MG10, which it's not immune to, so that's unharmed. And then it takes another 3d4 plus 4 damage, which will be 12. Been immune to, so I'm afraid they don't do anything to it. But you're up. And we lost just a bird, sir. I'll put him on hold. Chelsea, you're up.
Oh, I'm trying to decide here. She hates making choices.
You can have this if you like.
But she's gonna just pull out another wand at random. Now she can get him from this side, so she's gonna stand guard over. Well, that didn't work.
That's a hit.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. There's Bert back. Yay, Bert's back.
Bert is back. Sorry about that. Okay, Bert is going to shoot a fire arrow at this guy.
Dokily. When you get to roll the damage, put a +4 in. You hit. Okay, it is not immune. That is going to immolate it completely, unless it soaks it. It basically starts burning. It desperately flails around and tears off the burning wrappings before
That's
it
no fair.
engulfs itself in a pillar of fire. Schnooks. Oops, sorry.
Schnooks is going to come over and support Rannick by kind of batting at the mummy a little bit and then backing
Okay.
away because of that damage field.
Okay. Very good idea. Does he want to
Not
spend a
fast
penny
enough.
on that?
Apparently, all Snooks did was just bat a couple of the beetles away, and now he's carried one of them back over here and is chewing on it.
Indeed.
What's
Would
that?
it
You want me to eat a beetle? Stop this.
That sounds horrible, Schnook. It's like when you're trying to go to sleep and your cat throws up in the bedroom.
Oh, hang on. No, I can't spend a penny, can I? Critically failed. Chelsea, you're up. Well,
I'm getting really irritated with these things.
It can move, so it's going to move to there.
Well, that lowers his figure 1 die type.
It does. It has to wait a spirit. It does have to wait, doesn't it? It automatically works, and then he gets the same throw next round.
Yeah, at the end of its next round.
Yep. So that
it should still be shaking, and you should get a penny back.
we get a penny back, and it should still be shaken. Yes.
And that would be all I'm doing. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna step back over here to make sure nothing bothers her.
Your own personal bodyguard there. Hi, Arena.
I'll keep friends going just in case.
Irina got those beetles to go away. It was like, alrighty. That was totally disturbing.
Yeah, I'll keep Frenzy going for a PowerPoint, please. Just in case. Well, I'm hoping I'm not going to need it, so I just got the PowerPoint back anyway.
Big Dildrich Knights.
That's the first one. That's the second one.
Okie dokie. Let's see what happens. Okay. Well, that's the end of that.
And then the damage field. Just in case.
All gone. Quiet again.
Right. Can Rainy get some bloody rest now? Says Rannick, peering down the corridor.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
You might want to lecture her on just running off suddenly, leaving your head unsupported.
Now, I know this place were made by the fussy what's names, but does every bloody thing in here have to try to bloody well kill us?
Have you seen anything that you just didn't want to instinctively kill anyway, Rannick? I mean,
Well, yes.
in here. I'm not talking about a Miko.
Well, I am looking at you, and there is a slight urge, I've got to say. That's not what you meant, is it?
No, that's not what I meant. But that's alright. My understanding is little brothers can be really annoying, and that's why you fit the bill so well.
All right, okay. I suppose I'd best take that.
Hey,
Dread
among us
shrinks.
gnomes, siblings aren't real common, so, this is kind of interesting.
Dredge goes back to normal size. Right, are you waiting for 2 hours, are you?
I think that's kind
Are
of
we-
the plan.
What, we're going to sit here for 2 hours?
Well, let's put it this way,
You guys
Stunty.
can feel free to move on, and I'll stay here and make sure nothing bothers Irina. Don't
We could
call us
do that.
if you get in trouble.
Or we could just go 2 hours later.
I actually saw the words on the screen in my own mind's eye there.
We will. 2 hours later.
Yay. Ping! I feel much better now. Woo!
So,
Well, I mean, we did blow the portal out, so whatever it's charging presumably it's had its power supply cut
But
off.
was there anything interesting in that room that creepy guy was in?
no one searched it.
We didn't
You
have a
sat around
chance.
for
It's just
2
been a
hours.
gauntlet for the last.
Well, there might be something we need to know in there before we move on, and Joseph's gonna go. It's like nobody searched the room. What's wrong with you people?
Well, I went into the room to have a look, and the bloody troll jumped in my face.
In all honesty, Sparkle Tits, I've been kind of busy.
Yeah,
Playing around.
It's got books.
Why don't you go check it out?
I'm
Yes.
Let's have
way
a look.
ahead of you, little bro.
I just,
Have a quick look through the books.
I have
Let's
to be
have a-
honest, I'm intrigued where the torso is with the bowls on the table, but anyway.
I
Running-
assumed that one of those was the torso, and it's in a jar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does make you wonder, doesn't it? Yeah.
Rannick's going to go and have a look through that guy's corpse and see if he's got anything interesting on him.
Yes. What gear did he have? He would have had a parcel of gear. Okay. Party sheet. Inventory. Did I put it on there? No. He has about 100 plus, over 100 gold pieces, a couple of daggers, a leather shirt and hood, and a cape of exceptional. The leather and the of his clothing, the cape and the leather shirt and hood are of exceptional quality.
Yeah, Rini,
Uh-huh.
can you tell these two that these things are magical? They look very, very clean, and they're not half decent either.
Wow, that rested me a lot of good.
It did indeed. The cape's already identified, but that's okay.
Hey, Dondred might want that cape. He loves teleporting things.
Right, so I need to check the identifications because that's all those pages. Or some of those items weren't not unidentified. I've also managed to lose gears. Okay, so that is Zodden's gear needs fixing, so I'll have to do that. Zayodin gear. Should be. The first of the day. So this room, various lenses and magnifying glasses built into the contraption around the examination table look to be interesting. The research books dotted around the place are also interesting. Mind you, there's... Yeah. Oh my god, yes, you had examined this area because remember, I seem to recall you had examined this area because, of course, there was like all the books that were worth quite a lot of money, but obviously you had to have the books on you and spend a few hours studying them to get a +1 occult bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have searched this room actually. I'm going to say I am going to be nice, so because there's been 2 hours of resting. I'm going to say someone's obviously flicked through the books. You come across a significant section detailing Runelord Zufa's final task for the Ravenous Crypts, the development of a place and a method for him to retreat from the world into stasis should Fassalon come to a sudden end. Zufa asks his agents in the Runeforge to split his phylactery, a book entitled The Gluttonous Tome, into 3 pieces which could then be hidden in the world far from Fassalon. Then, after the dust of the Empire's fall had settled, these 3 fragments could be brought back together to call him back from the beyond.
If the entire Empire had fallen, who'd be left to call him back?
That's an interesting question, isn't it?
Presumably, he set aside minions to do that.
I assume
minions foolproof.
I suspect that Zufa was a rude lord.
That means he's going to rise again as a lich.
Well, that's comforting, isn't it?
Yeah, we have to find at least one of the fragments and burn it. That's not a nice resurrection way to come back.
Anything in there about where they might be?
Nothing at all. Well, you might spend a few more hours looking. Nothing more in that passage. You might have to spend a fair few more hours looking through the book to see if you want to find that sort of information.
In all honesty, I think I'd rather use it as toilet paper. Not a lick, obviously, because that would be painful and possibly stupid.
Only possibly.
Right. Right. So, shall us
So you've got the leather shirt and hood, the 2 daggers, and the magical cape.
Does anybody want any of these specifically, or shall I put them in my magic bag?
Irina and her magic bag. Doesn't scan as well as the original.
Not really, no.
I mean, that protects against cold, which I suppose it's all right, but I don't know. I think I like the rhino eye better. Then again, no, it's all right. And I've already got this nice elven cloak, so I don't think I want that cape. Dagger could be interesting, mine, but I think maybe we ought to just keep that. Well,
why? What does the cape do?
It teleports you once a day if you want it to.
Well, funny you should say that, because
actually, Irina, the nice thing about teleporting is if somebody's swinging at you and you can move, you can teleport and they can't hit you.
I just noticed the zombie. Hello.
Right, I was going to say, if nobody wants the cape, I will take it, but...
well, I've already got a different cape, so I'm not going to...
Well, this is the thing, I've already got the same cape, so what we're going to do... What I was going to do is take the cape that we've just found and put my old cape in the bag, because it's flat, it needs to recharge.
Sensible. Good idea.
In fact, most of my gear's now flat and needs to recharge.
You don't need to attune in Pathfinder. In Hellfrost, you'd have to spend a penny to attune your second cape to you. But anyway, you don't have to do that in Pathfinder, you lucky fellows. Okay.
But John Brad has another cape. He has capes of the mountebank.
Indeed. Well, there we go. Pardon me. That's the Ravenous Crypts explored.
So you can put that cape of the mountebank in your bag. And,
I will.
We'll keep it as a spare.
Okie dokie.
Well, why don't you just carry both, Conrad, and then when you use one, you can change for the other?
Aye, that's what I was thinking, or somebody else can. It's always handy to have.
No, just have both, sew them together so you've got a really big cape and you can wrap it all the way around you.
I already got my rainbow cape, so I'm good.
And I've got my elven cape.
Besides, having two capes might be quite evil for Jelsa, because we could send Jelsa somewhere. I mean, Jelsa's got a habit of getting into places anyway, ain't she?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Well, since you got Sparkle Tips, come here.
I ain't going
Since I was
near you.
complaining about every bugger else running off red and all that, you go down this corridor first.
Oh, no way.
I just tried to move all that stuff into my inventory and absolutely nothing happened.
You big guys who can take punches, go first.
Okay, I'll go down the corridor first.
All right, well, I'll follow Stunty then, because I can easily hit things over his head.
There you go. It should be in.
Thank you kindly.
There we go. It took a while to go into your party sheet. And that's because your party sheet's so full.
Yeah. We're not having much chance to go back and sell stuff. I'm getting a ridiculously full sheet.
Actually, what we do need to work out is how much you're actually carrying, because of course there's a weight limit of 250, isn't there?
There is. Well, I'm perfectly happy that if you want that we can work it out at the end, and any excess I'll just chuck, as in been swapping out the good stuff for the bad stuff at breaks or what have you.
Well, the only problem I could see so far actually is you've got 350 in 2 items alone.
Got a limit of 500, hasn't it?
Oh, it's a major, so you're 500, so you're probably okay at the moment. But that various treasure items and a large journal, £350 just with those two on their own.
Yes.
Oh, is that what I think it is?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
What do you think it is?
Statues looking at me.
Oh,
It is statues looking at you.
What is it? The bloody statues. Why?
I mean, there's a mummy as well, but I'm not really bothered about the mummy. I'm more bothered about the statues. I just thought I'd tell you about the statues first. Sorry to that surprise you.
Yeah, into that.
Chelsea, you're up.
They said there were mummies down here.
They did.
I'm gonna go tug on Irina and get her to back out of the way before she gets hurt again.
Okay.
And that's it. I can't
I'm
see
alright.
past those guys, and I'm not running past them.
I'm alright now, but yeah, okay, I'll move out of the way.
These corridors are all narrow. You can only go single file. For the record.
Oh, I can duck and dodge through little bitty places they can't, but I ain't going to put myself between Dondrad and Rannick and a mummy.
Single file for size 0 and bigger then.
Besides, those mummies do creepy things.
Rannick, what are you going to do?
I am going to activate a power. And then I'm going to hit a mummy. I'll move up behind Dondrad.
And to duck. You hit the mummy with a raise. You're very good at hitting mummies, aren't you?
I am. I'm quite good at hitting mummies. Right. So that one all twisted up and all. Bloody undead. Bloody statue. Bloody Thessalonians. Right, I'll attack that one.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. I've got improved first strike, and it came into my range.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You missed.
It's all right. It's undead. I've got a favoured enemy. I'll give it another go. Never mind.
You still missed.
Okay. Undead doesn't give me gang up against it then.
Right, that one misses.
Right, I'll have a go at that one as well.
You can't reach it from there. It's round the corner. If you look at the line of sight, if you look at the line of sight, it goes through the wall. But anyway, it misses. It misses. It misses Dodge anyway.
Not all of it does.
Don of the Drad. Anyway, you missed anyway.
To action. To action.
I get a reroll on it.
What are you doing, Mr. Don of the Drad?
Counting at the minute. Right, multi-action. First one is to cast Warrior's Gift. Oh, buggers. Bloody statues.
Hang on, Rannick's phobia's gone. Rannick's phobia's missing.
Ooh, I'll grab any of that again because I can.
Well, hang on. If I can't attack that round the corner, I certainly can't see the statues round the corner.
I know, but it was missing. I haven't turned it on yet. Okay. I just said it was missing. Okay, Warrior's Gift.
Right, okay, so I finally get Warrior's Gift with a raise, and I have improved sweep now.
You have a two-handed weapon, do you? Yes, you do, don't you?
Kind of
Yes, you do.
Weapon, so I attacked them all. I attacked the ones at 2 I can see.
Okie dokie.
Target me because I am within your area of attacking.
I hadn't thought that far in front. That's going to hit you as well.
Yeah, that hits me as well.
That would have helped if it targeted them as well.
It would have helped if you targeted them, but yeah, it didn't bother. So there you go. Roll for damage.
Damage. On Rannick as well.
Roll for damage. Just roll for damage. The game, Fantasy Grounds will allocate the hits as they fall.
Here we go.
Okie dokie. So 2 wounds on Rannick. Roll again.
Bloody hell, Squinty, what are you doing?
Don't worry, I'll put a plaster on it.
That phobia shouldn't be turned on. Don't worry about it. That's a success. That's
It'll be right. It'll be all right. Have faith.
You've done all the damage on me.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Let's just do it. He really needs to learn to target stuff better, doesn't he? That's because he's untargeted everyone else and only targeted you, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Right. So.
I'm having a senior moment.
Right. Okay. So you soak 1 wound, unless you want to try again, Mr. Rannick, sir.
I think just to make Dondad feel guilty, I'll stick with only spending the 1 penny.
So basically what happens there, Dondad sort of raises the sword over his head to get a lovely sweep across the 2 mummies, and he skewers you in the shoulder.
Bloody ow! Ow!
But he then destroys 1 mummy, but only shakes the other.
And then what I'll do is I'll move to there.
Okie dokie. Arena, you're up.
Okie dokie. With the extra modifier for going through rock.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Okay. You emerge from the rock here.
And
But of course, if you attack the mummy, then you fail to cast the thingy because that's a multi-action.
good point. I'm meant to put on. Yeah, forget the attack completely.
I will do.
I'm not my best mentally right now. I was not with it. Yeah, that's fine. I'm there with sword ready to attack.
No problem at all. Okie dokie. It's getting dark. That brings us to Bird. Who's got to see past the incredibly tall Rannick, who always makes out how
Bert,
tall he is.
Bert can't see. Bert can't see anything from where he is. Bert will move up some, and
Bastard! Stop your shoulder!
actually, yeah, that's right. Bert will go ahead and heal Rannick.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Go for it. I thought that was going to be a crit fail there.
Yeah, I pat him on the shoulder, and everything feels much better.
Indeed.
That's really good.
Obviously,
You've got magic fingers.
and obviously Chinooks can't.
Yeah, the
do,
girls in the
do
bar
much,
keep
so-
saying that.
But I'll let, if you want to move. Oh my God, Rannick's got the Joker.
Yeah, Snooks
Yeah.
is just going to move to the doorway. Yeah.
Yep. Rannick has the Joker.
Just look there. You absolute bastard, Stunty. I've got it all in my jerkin now. Bugger.
That's a hit of on buff. That's a Ludium mummy.
It is. I'm going to release the power of the spear, so, yeah, everybody apart from Amber needs a spirit roll or they become vulnerable because they're all depressed.
I hate to tell you, I'm feeling very depressed right now. It's medium burst template, isn't it?
No, it's 5 inches.
Oh crap, okay. Jels is affected as well.
No, she's not. She's just freaking fine. She ignores Rannick. Usually when Rannick's babbling, she's got her fingers in her ear.
Facilidian mummy gets to make a spirit check and
He's
succeeds.
learning to not do it, but it mostly wants to get Domgrad upset, which probably didn't happen.
Okay, I need spirit. Arena's okay. I just need a Dondren to make a spirit check. Will I roll for him? It sounds like he's gone.
Yeah, I'll roll damage anyway.
Bloody hell, how many die?
I rolled smarts by mistake. Let's roll spirit for Dondren. Dondren, I'm afraid, is not depressed.
Never mind.
What to tell you right now, I'm feeling very
How would we
depressed.
tell the difference? He always-
Anyway, I've stabbed the mummy.
You have.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah. You stabbed the mummy. One that
And then
Arena
as the
just
mummy collapsed
spent a
round-
penny just to get round to killing it. You went and stabbed it.
As the mummy falls to the ground, with the point of my spear, I'm just going to wrap Domgrad on the helmet. So it goes, "Ding." Don't do that again. You bugger.
I'll examine these statues.
I have a
Okie
feeling
dokie.
they're probably sarcophagi.
Numerous 6-foot wide burial niches line the inner walls of this U-shaped catacomb.
You're
Each
right.
niche contains a stone burial urn large enough to contain a crouching human body.
Okay. I'm going to check whether or not they're empty, considering how many mummies have attacked us.
Okie dokie. In the meantime, we'll see what Bert's up to.
Bert is going to go ahead and... What is Bert going to do? That's a good question.
can't-
You know that?
Yeah. Carry on.
Bert is going to go ahead and just step over here, kind of next to Irina. Yeah, forgot corners. Snooks is just going to follow him up.
Okay.
Well, Dulce's just gonna, keep back a little bit, but she's gonna keep up with the others because she don't want to be out here if some of them come from another direction.
They're coming from Dundrad's way.
Oh, that one just came into my reach. I'll swat it one.
Feel free. In the meantime, I'll flop Dondrad just in case.
Ouch!
Dondrad's in a bad way. This mummy literally smacks Dondrad incredibly hard.
If you go across, so,
How long has it been since I cast Burrow? Is it still active?
It lasts 5 rounds, doesn't it? Yes. Sorry.
Cool.
You can put the effect.
I'm assuming Dondrad would try to soak that.
I would assume Dondrad would try to soak that, otherwise he's dead.
Yeah. How is he? He's got enough bennies, hasn't he? Yeah, he's 5.
I'm going to have to spend bennies, he's not here.
yeah.
Yeah, spend bennies for him.
And then he'll get a free reroll on his soak from his armour.
He does get a 3 reroll on his soak from his armour, doesn't he? So let's give him a Benny back and just hit the soak button. That's the easiest way to do that.
And I'm not sure those statues are in his line of sight at the moment.
I agree there, it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, that's only soaked 1 wound. What do you think, seeing as he's not here? Would he try again?
I think he'll try again.
Yeah, try again.
And then he'll have the reroll just to see.
Yep, I agree.
That's better.
And then he'll spend 2. And then he'll spend 2 power points, up that to a 12, so he soaks 3 of the wounds.
Can he do? Oh, can he do that?
Yes, he can. If he's got Holy Warrior.
Yes, that's exactly what he should be doing.
Yes, he can. That's really rather cool. Okay, there we go. He takes 1 wound.
Instead of being nearly dead.
Instead
Yeah,
of being
definitely an improvement.
dead. And Dondrad is...
Super distracted by you. There you go. Step 2 there.
super distracted.
You-
I just killed you.
Yeah, we just had to work together to stop you being dead.
I was just thinking through it. So I need Benny to unshake.
Okay.
Remains Benny to unshake.
Just done so.
Right, okay, and then attack. I tell you what, being nearly dead really sucks. It's put me right off.
That's a
About
hit.
you, I've been mostly dead all day.
Down goes the Benny. Now I'm going to award you the Benny for the being really dead nearly sucks because that was rather funny. And clear all cards and everything is to normal as it can be in this place. Okay.
Right, you, says Rannick, spinning Dondrad round. Then Rannick will punch him in the face as hard as he can.
Why? We were going to heal. By the way, have I got any beetles on me?
Can I have a notice roll, please, Arena?
Absolutely.
Well, you were examining the urns. What you noticed that back here is a secret door.
Oh, look. You can get through here.
And then, having punched Donrad in the face as hard as he can, shaking him, even through his helmet, Rannick gives Donrad a potion of healing.
But is the wound clean?
Now, don't bloody hit me with that pig sticker
That's
again.
a very good point.
There's a passage. I'm taking it.
That's a very good point, Don Dread.
Oh, wait. No, it's not. It's a cupboard.
Make a notice check when you get in there. Yeah, you're okay. You didn't get mummy wrong.
Excuse me.
Make a notice check as when you see the cupboard.
Sorry, I was sneezing loudly. I noticed.
There's a secret door.
Oh, cool. Open it.
You open the secret door.
There really is a passage.
Right. So, I am not accepting that move. You will not be able
Fine.
to do it. No, not
Fine.
your move, Radix, where you decided
Oh.
just to walk through walls.
I didn't. Well, I was trying to go that way, but I didn't realise that the things had been locked. So when I finished my move,
That's okay.
I couldn't move.
Okay, so
Oh, great. Thank you.
okay. Lanterns hang. I'll read the description because all of you will see it eventually. But at the moment,
That's
I'll just leave it at that.
interesting. I've just my mouse is over Arena's picture in the map, and I can read the description.
I think because I dropped it on her, I've changed the shortcut. I didn't know you could do that, which is really fascinating, actually.
Arena appears to be the shortcut.
But if I drop that back now, it should now say Arena again, you see. Yeah. So you can drop any text onto a token. That's rather cool. I never knew you could do that.
Interesting.
I'm going to... I'm just going to channel Jelsa for a second. There we go. Ah! Just made a slight tweak to Rannick. Anyway, lanterns hang from hooks over 3 large tables. I wonder if you guys could change it. I'm curious. Lanterns hang from hooks over 3 large tables scattered throughout this chamber. 2 tables are covered with preserved human body parts stitched together with a thick thread to form partially a pair of patchwork human corpses. Stools and small steelwork trays are covered in slender knives, clamps, hooks, saws, screws, needles, and other less identifiable tools surround each of the large tables. So there we go. So actually, yeah, okay, I've noticed something else. I need to update a mistake. This is what happens when you use the Pathfinder version and didn't actually properly read things properly. I have to fix that. Someone is not where they're supposed to be. I shall put him where he's supposed to be.
Let me guess. That's right here.
There you go.
Leash! Leash! There's a leash!
Well, why would
I
you need
unleashed
a
the leash.
We've not got any dogs to put on one.
No, I unleashed the leash.
Okay. So, this gets really interesting. So I just need to sort a couple of things out and then we'll get going. Except something happened there because I clicked on someone on the combat tracker, of course.
Whew.
Is there a picky for him as well?
By the way,
No.
what is around the corner?
There you go. So let me see now. What happens here is if I go to him for ease, he should have. Really? That can't be right. Is that really right? That strikes me as the wrong way round.
Well, presumably you can walk right round it.
I'm just going to check something here because that really doesn't make sense.
Maybe it might lead to somewhere different. Don't know.
Sorry.
Unless you've got another nook that leads into this too.
That really doesn't make sense. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm. By the way, I'm just going to wander up and guard the door.
Okay.
I was just thinking of. I must have been getting my encounters muddled up with something else. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort stuff out. Okay. Goes. Ah, finally, you arrive. Tell me, Elfling, what has become of Thassilon?
Sounds like you need a throat lozenge.
It's kind of gone. Your ancient history. I can't see him on the map, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you. I forgot I turned off that annoying. I won't accept that move just in case you didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I can see why. Let's do it that way instead. I just wanted to clear enough space for other people to get in the room behind me. I think that should be enough if I go there. At the moment, as he's talking to me, I'm hoping he's not going to attack.
Quite possibly. I am going to say. Sorry.
Do I know how long ago the Thessalonian Empire ceased to exist in the proper sense?
We did work it out, didn't we? It was when.
Yes. Dondrad knows it was 1,000 years ago.
The Thessalonian Empire has been over for 1,000 years.
Is that 5,000 in minus 5,000 to actually Earthfall? The star stone. I think it's more than 1,000 years.
More than 1,000 years ago, huh?
Okay. It is the current year is 4,711. Earthfall occurred in minus 5,290. So did
the Thessalonian Empire has been gone for over 9,000 years.
I think you overslept.
Okay. This seems to upset him slightly. I think that's what we should say.
Wrong side.
In that case, I will need to increase my numbers to retake the world. But then again, I can't escape. Oh well, I'll just kill you all, and you can become my servants to replace all the ones you've killed, you annoying individuals. And I've got to stop doing that, it hurts.
Well, that's an interesting thought.
What's that?
I've got Burrow active and he's cast a barrier. Can I walk through his barrier?
Depends on what the barrier's made of.
That's true. If it's made of fire, I ain't trying it. What's it made of?
He sets up a burning fire barrier. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not trying it then. But if
Okay.
anybody wants to get those... Oh, no, that was cold proof, not fireproof. Yeah.
Veronica, you're up.
So where is this barrier?
Directly in front of me.
Can I see it from where I am?
It's across the feet of the skeleton on the table.
It's not actually that wide, but obviously I can't, you know what I mean? Well, actually, I can actually, if I think about it. I can tweak its width, can't I? I just do that. There we go.
Right.
Like so.
Yeah.
And then if I want to be really clever, what I do is I come in here and I do...
Just none of us can see the shot. If it's pretty colours, we can't see it because we're all seeing in black and white, unless it's giving off light now.
That's
Oh,
what I was
it
just
is.
thinking. I was just thinking
Yay.
it should do, shouldn't it? So then, if I do that... And then I do that. And then I do that. How's that?
Pretty.
Enable player view, yeah. There we go. It's meant to be giving off... the flicker doesn't look too flickery to me.
I don't see a
Okay.
flicker.
No, it's meant to be flickering, but I can't see it.
It
Not to
is,
worry.
but ever so slightly.
Yeah. Right, you move to theirs. Okay, so, what is this thing?
Can I have the boost fighting up for 5 rounds, please?
Okay, so, a dry hovering... What?
A dry
Doesn't
hovering
make
what?
sense.
That
This
is
dry
dry.
hovering...
what?
Okay, it's a dry hovering corpse.
Well, if it's a corpse and it's floating, it probably needs to not be, so I'm going to hit it. And you know what? I am going to release my depression power.
Oh, well.
Maybe he's really upset that Thassalon's fallen.
I won't re-roll it twice thinking about it because it only makes him vulnerable through a nasty wall of fire.
I know, but made you spend a penny, didn't I?
You did, well, yeah. But then I thought about it. I retconned that, and I didn't because I wouldn't spend a penny just to get rid of. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? I'll penny that damage on the Devourer.
So he does that then. That's a wound upon the devourer. Actually, you know what?
Rini, what did you wake up?
I'm going to do that.
I don't think I woke it. It was working on some corpses anyway, but yeah. There's a leash the other side of that barrier. A really pissed off 9,000-year-old leash.
Okay,
Well,
so,
probably a 10,000-year-old leash.
Why did you piss yourself?
Well, I can't help it. It asked me about the Thessalonian Empire. It didn't like the answer.
3 power points. Okay. So, didn't get the raise. Okay. The conversation at that point sort of degrade. The conversation, I'm afraid, at that point does sort of degrade in quality.
Did you say the conversation degrades in quality?
Yes, between you and Arena.
Oh.
Because I just...
Yeah.
Because you both become distracted as the confusion magic hits you.
Yep.
And then I forgot to turn it on before for its second action. It's going to fail to cast that. Okay. Dondrad, you're up. Oh, that reminds me. There we go. Oh, and Azavan is mad. Dondrad's at the far end of the corridor. He can hear he could hear someone sounding a little he sounds a little happy to be mad. Maybe I think his mind snapped with the whole loss of Fassalon. Anyway, Dondrad, what do you want to do?
Well, I'd wandered off to go and look at that door because there's far too many statues in there.
Yeah.
I take it they're all going to kick off, so it's going on by the argument that's going on.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to go and jog, do the dad run.
Okay. Unfortunately, Bert's blocking the way from there, so you'll either have to go on hold or end your turn.
Bert can move out of the way. Bert can let him past.
Actually, in fact, you can't go flat against the wall, actually, can't you? Yeah, ignore me. Carry on. So 4 inches.
Well, you'll be
would
covered
get
with
you
a statue, so that'll be grand.
4 inches gets you to there, which will get you to, get you to there.
5, 6, 7.
He sounds too happy, really.
Oh God, I've got to squeeze past a statue. That's just ridiculous.
Actually, they're not statues; they're urns. That's why I haven't turned the phobia on.
Yeah, they are. They're urns. All right, urn.
So how many have we got left? That's 5, 6, 7.
4 to there, 7 to there. Yeah.
So is he using wall of fire then?
Barrier. Fire barrier.
8, 9,
well-
10, 11 gets you to there.
Right, well let's cast a spell magic on it.
Wall of fire shape changing giant. That's interesting. Don't know how that happened. Oh, you can change it back, I've noticed, Rannick. You cannot see through the wall of fire.
Can't it blocks.
Line of sight.
Cookers. Right, well I'll have to cast
Spell magic with the first template then.
I'm gonna have to cast the spell magic then.
You were all muffled then, Tavis.
Do it with a template and just catch everything behind
I
it as
know,
well.
actually, aye, but it just means it's done differently.
Also,
That's
wall
not
of
just
fire is
templates, they won't be
wall of
on.
fire is a barrier, so it does have hardness. Don't forget. Wall of fire is just the trapping I use, but it is a barrier. At the end of the day.
Well, if it's a wall of fire, it wouldn't have hardness, but you take damage going through it instead.
That's true. That's true.
Aye, you can
well,
walk-
no.
you can walk through it.
Sorry. A barrier creates a straight wall of immovable material that conforms to the surface cast upon. Things. The hardness 10 or 12 with a raise, but no, it's hardness 10 or 12 with a raise and may be destroyed. However, you can also spend the extra power point to cause damage. If it's immaterial, such as wall of fire, this costs 0. So, okay, it's a wall of. I'm going to. Okay, point taken. I'm going to retcon it. It's a wall of magma.
Okay.
So the thing is, what happens if you cast the spell magic in the whole room? Template.
Good question. I think we're about to find out.
Hang on. You are not casting dispel magic in that field, are you?
We're not.
Does that apply to magical items?
No,
Only if you spend
It's bloody not.
no. All. I mean, it won't affect magical items at all. And even
Okay.
an anti-magic shell, all it'll do is it'll turn them off slightly.
Yeah, it'll switch off my boot fighting and Dondrad's improved suite.
And it'll turn off my burrow. That's fine.
It's all right. We can do some timber shifting.
It's okay. I was going to do a different power anyway. I just wanted to make sure you weren't going to turn off any of my magic items because that would be bad.
If you do it, that'll be fine.
Yeah, I can move it up that way and just cast dispel magic on the biggest area possible. I'm sure he's in there somewhere. Large burst template, but you positively absolutely have to dispel everything in the room.
We'll substitute.
Substitute. GM's gone awfully quiet.
I'm waiting for him to cast. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise.
Oh,
No, he hasn't cast Dispel Magic yet, so I can't. I've got nothing to react
well,
to.
we're asking you if it worked.
We haven't cast it yet.
Right, okay.
I cast it before he asked me if it worked. Are you happy with
Map
the 6?
kind of looks like a giant magnifying glass with a couple of teeny tiny people under it.
Right, I am happy with the 6.
It does not negate the wall, the barrier.
Does it negate any other powers that he's got on?
No, not if it.
How would we know?
Not well. One, you wouldn't know, and two, if it's an opposed spellcasting roll. It's a supposed arcane roll, isn't it? So.
Isn't it? Is it one for all powers or is it one for each power?
See, if I could see him, I could use the ring, but it is what it is. Right.
It's an opposed. It's fast furious. It's a opposed roll, isn't it? It just affects everything. It's a much easier way to do it. Arena, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to move forward slightly so that I'm not right next to them when I turn myself into a fire giant.
Tokens. He does sound very crazy, doesn't he?
Oh shit, confusion. I'm Benny-ing that. That's more like it. Could you fire giant me, please?
Maybe giant fire, that's why. No? Try fire. Fire elemental, fire elemental, fire elemental, fire elemental, water element. Why has water elemental got fire in it? Dragon, brass, gold.
Water elemental has fire in it because it's vulnerable to.
Of course it does, yeah. No, I realised that after I said it. Shape change, giant fire. Okay, so Arena is now a fire giant, which is size 5, which means I put you 2, and then I shall give you a fire giant token. That's the coolest fire giant token I have.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Well, I could give you the. I could give you the official Pathfinder one, but
I think yours is way cooler, to be fair.
actually, this one I like that one actually.
Oh, that one's nice. I like that one. Oops, wrong one. Now, if I hit this, can I destroy it if I hit it hard enough?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to try.
Yeah, you made your multi-action, so make an attack roll. It has a parry of 2. just make a fighting roll, as it were, because you can't target it because it's a piece of art.
Do I actually have to spend an action in order to activate the Rune Chill Hatchet?
It's activated as part of the attack.
Alright. Let's see what happens when ice meets fire.
But as a fire giant, you want to hold a magical ice weapon that you have
Is
a
it-
weakness to.
I thought it was only the pointy end that had that effect, not the handle end. Am I wrong?
Yeah. I'm just pointing out if you critically fail, that's all.
I'm not planning to critically fail. Not
Okay,
that one ever does.
Okay.
Right.
It's only got barrier 2, don't forget.
That's
It's,
all right,
it's an
good point.
inanimate object, so you only really have to roll just in case you critically fail. Okay, roll damage. 20 points of damage. Well, that's the end of that, isn't it? That totally dispels the barrier.
Him everywhere.
Is he gone?
You can't see him.
Oh, Stuart.
He's turned invisible.
Where are you, little leash?
Where indeed. Okay, who's up next? Chelsea's next.
I step up a couple of paces through the secret door, and I yell back to Bert, I can't see much, they're all in my way. There's a big fire giant in there.
Can I have
And
a tracker for 5 rounds? Sorry.
And I just step forward a couple more trying to see, but everybody's in my way. Yeah. Anyway.
Righty ho. You move to there, sorry. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is that. Ooh, yeah. An ice bolt comes flying out from the back of the corridor, the alcove area. However, it does absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Tracker for 5 rounds for the extra damage, please. Oh, sorry, yes, sorry. What is it? Extra, isn't it?
Damage.
Yeah, damage plus D6. I think. Is that how we do it?
I think so.
I mean, I've got a separate damage thing I can roll. I like that chill thingy.
Yeah, I think you'll have to do your extra thingy, but you know what I mean.
I've got a special attack for that, but
we'll keep a counter going. Okay. Right, you're up. He's quite annoying, he is, isn't he? I'm going back to just the interesting sound effects. But you're up.
Okay, Bert is going to spend 13 power points.
Oh.
Here it comes.
point. I haven't put PowerPoints off for that.
I assume you're moving first.
Oh, yeah. I will move to there first.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast Entangle with the large area of effect, the deadly damage,
Okay.
fatigue, and selective and tough.
Okay. Nice.
All the modifiers.
Oh, the modifiers. Are you happy with a 7?
I think I want to try for the raise. There it is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Booyah.
Okay, so you did extra toughness, didn't you? So that's that's hardness 10 with fatigue and damage.
Deadly damage.
Yeah, 2d6 damage.
Deadly damage, nice.
Is there an area of something invisible entangled in Bert's entanglement somewhere?
Not that you can see, no. You can see the Devourer has been entangled though. As the vines creep up around that, or vines sort of snake around everywhere, and they tangle up around the tables and all the objects in the room, but they only tangle up around the Devourer. Wah, 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 wah.
Bastard teleported somewhere.
Or he's up at the ceiling.
Oh,
Hey!
I don't think the ceiling's
Laughing
that
at
high.
us.
20 feet is the ceiling, don't forget.
Okay, more than I thought it was. Snooks is going to kind of do the cat thing and see if he can figure out where this mouse went to, since he hears people talking about having him disappeared. So Snooks is specifically going to look around for using his notice and his scenting. Does he have bonus for scent? No, I guess he doesn't. So he's going to specifically look around to see if he can figure out where this guy is.
Okie dokie.
Gonna use his kitty sense.
He doesn't detect anything in the vicinity. But with the Joker.
Okay, Bert is going to multi-action.
Okay.
We are going to start by shooting the Devourer. I think I can shoot the Devourer. I'll have to slide just a little bit. Scooch just a little bit. I will start by shooting the Devourer.
Someone's closed the door. There we go. No. No. Afraid not.
No, I can't get the line on him there.
Oh, hang on. That's going to the centre of him, isn't it? Let's be sensible about this. There's an invisible door there. So from if we're being really nice, then yes, you can. Yeah, it's just because it does sense to centre. No, but yes, you can get him. Roll for damage as you hit the It's the Devourer. Oh, he's down on a 3. I don't want him down on a 3. It did. Oh. Okay, well, I spent a penny to soak damage. I didn't intend to do that, but it was successful anyway, so I will. Oh, flipping hell. Okay. So that's used up 2 bennies there. That was great. A benny I didn't mean to do to soak the damage you just did on him. And then another Betty to get a 5 of hearts.
Yeah, to go from a 3 to a 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for my second action, I'm going to move out here and use my arcane sense to see if I can find him out here anywhere.
Okay. You can't. Basically, you're doing a detect magic, yeah. Yeah. No, I just wanted to be sure in case you had some clever ability I'd forgotten about. I can't keep up with all your abilities. Now you're legendary. You've got so many. No, you cannot sense him out here.
Okay, that will be my turn. Snooks.
He's loud. Snooks, what's Snooks up to?
Snooks is going to go ahead and dart past Bert to kind of come in here where everybody else is.
Okie dokie. Jels's up.
Jelsa can't see around these guys. She's not sure what's going on, so she's going to go on hold.
Okay. Jels's on hold.
Apparently, he thinks that's very funny.
He does indeed. I forgot to put the multi-action on for that, but that's still successful.
Well, he wasn't on the ceiling, but he might be now that he can fly.
Indeed.
But if he was fully entangled, he can't cast spells.
Which he wasn't.
Ah.
He might have been intangible.
Mm.
He's thousands and thousands of years old. I suspect he's got a power or two he's built up over time.
3
Yeah, but
power
it'd be
points, 8 power points.
Crack him overheating in here.
Arena, the fire giant is up.
Well, I'm going to turn around and I am going to... Because I'm irritated that this guy has
What's really annoying
disappeared.
is the Devourer card. Basically, the Devourer card completely failed to... My word. I think you're very wild, Arena.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was actually working. Sorry.
It's okay, it doesn't stack. But anyway.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find the right thing to attack with now. There it is. Really? Really? Right, well, I'll be bennying that.
Okie dokie.
Come on!
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Finally. I'm aiming for a decapitation.
Well, it's undead, so you can't crit it. Okay, well, it's taking 2 wounds because, of course, I've spent all my bennies accidentally.
Well, I did call shot to the head as well.
You did on the first ones, but later on you didn't. So, and you still would have. But all of them would have missed if the last one would have been a miss if you'd had a called shot anyway.
Fine, don't worry about it.
And it's undead anyway, so it's immune to call shots anyway.
The 5 would have been a hit.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Why? Because on page 57 of the bestiary, all giants have common abilities of low light vision, reach 1, and swat.
Well, there we are then. Have a Benny back.
Oh, thank you very much.
All giants have low light vision, reach 1, and swat. It's just because it's not in the stat block.
It is, but it does. I missed the fact it said SWAT, so I did. Actually, as far as I'm concerned, you need to look for SWAT in your stat block where you can't.
I think I need to understand SWAT because I just keep thinking of hitting annoying flies, which isn't helpful.
Which is exactly what SWAT is.
Actually, it is helpful.
It's exactly what it is. It's basically, I'm really big. These annoying, pesky, small things are around me. I'm going to swat them and not suffer any not suffer up to 4 points of size penalty when I attack.
I see. Okay.
So I think that's rather confusing.
I thought SWAT was automated though. Maybe it's not.
It is, but it isn't. If it isn't automated in the way the effects were done.
Right.
And I won't take blame for that because I didn't create the effects, but someone probably needs to put SWAT in square brackets with a hash in front of it. We'll have to do a find and replace, won't we?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then it might. Actually, I don't know if it works as would it work as? We'll have to try it. In fact, I'm going to get rid of. Let's retcon it now. I'm going to get rid of SWAT. I'm going to open the hash up. I'm going to put square. Put that there. Go pump there. So, and then if you could
already in square brackets anyway, isn't it?
I've just put it in square brackets. Yeah, that worked, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It did. Just for future reference. Thank you very much. Now you are distracted, so you get to. Oh no, it's automatic distracted. It goes away after a round, doesn't it? It's not a maintained one, so that's okay. That brings us to Why didn't that should have gone away?
What should have?
Oh, you're distracted until the end of the turn of the person who cast it, aren't you?
I'm distracted until the end of until my next turn.
With the spell, it should still be until the end of the target's next turn.
Yes, what I figured. So Irina should no longer be distracted. Rannick, you're up.
Okay, I'm not gonna keep that going. Rannick flexes his left hand, and a little bottle filled with pinkish purple sparkling light appears. He, with his thumb, flicks the lid off and points it up to the ceiling, and the room is filled with a medium burst template of sparkly light.
Is that a bottle of Gelsa?
It is a bottle of Gelsa, and anything invisible that's in that medium burst template appears.
I didn't know you could get bottled Gelsa. That's totally cool.
That's the appearance, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Be right back.
Automatically cancels invisibility within the area of effect.
Yes, I know. Nothing appears.
Never mind. Bastard thing's not there. He must be cheating. And for my second trick, I'm going to hit the Devourer.
Go for it. That's a wound.
That'll do.
Okay. The Devourer remains shaken. Hang on, no he doesn't, because being entangled doesn't affect spirit rolls, does it?
No.
So he is okay. All he can do is attempt to break free. He can't even cast spells because you've bound him up. He's also going to take 2d6 damage at the end of this turn. So it's strength at -2 to break free, isn't it? But I think that's already factored in by the bound, so... He is going to completely fail to break free. Did that actually roll on the table? Yes, it did. He got a 3. So he's remaining completely bound up, and then he's going to take 2d6 damage. I think he might be dead.
No, it didn't hurt him.
It didn't hurt him?
The Devourer.
Okay, Don Jack.
Why didn't it hurt him?
Because
he's in beast toughness.
14 damage.
Oh, I missed his toughness earlier. My mistake.
Oh, hang on.
No, hold on a second. Yeah, for some reason it's got all those penalties on there. That should have been an 18 damage.
That is really weird, isn't it? Why did it put all those penalties on it? -2, yeah, so that's 18 damage.
Yeah, it's suffering the boom penalties, the fatigue, and the entangle penalty from the Devourer.
Yeah, that's interesting because I rolled that off my shortcut. I didn't. That does kill it then. That shouldn't, in my opinion, affect it. Oh well, obviously it does. Okay.
You're the GM, and the Devourer was the active thing on the.
That's the end of the Devourer. As he's constricted into
Vine, Vine's constricting, he just pops. His head just pops off like a...
Yeah. Well, actually, I believe what actually happens is... So basically, well, I like the sound effects, so let's have it again. As you pop him apart. The crushing of the Devourer rips apart the jagged ribs, which appears to have been a prison for a small, tormented, ghostly form, escapes and is freed.
I'm thinking you might have a map problem, Kev, because there's a very suspicious black square there.
That is an incredibly suspicious black square.
That is intriguing, isn't it?
Where the Devourer was, there's a suspicious-looking black square.
It looks like a pillar, but it might be a table.
Indeed. Well, there we go. Who knows? Dondrad, you're up.
Well, this guy apparently has disappeared. So, there's two ways to find it. One's very, very slow, and that's navigation. However, if somebody's got that notepad and pen that answers questions, you could draw a map of the room, and the pen will tell you where he is as well.
As long as he's in the room.
And that's about as much as I can do, apart from make an occult roll to see if I can see him.
You don't need an occult roll to see if you can see him. You just do it automatically.
Well, there we go.
The dust of appearance didn't reveal him anywhere.
Yeah.
Rannick, would you like to make a notice check at -2 as you stare at that suspiciously black square upon the floor?
Well, I was thinking of going over and stamping on it, to be perfectly honest, because. But yeah, I will certainly do that.
That thing, it might look like a trapdoor. Yeah, jump up and down, see what happens.
Well, there's clearly nothing there, so we'll go over and jump up and down on it.
Okay, well, anyway, we'll see what happens. In the meantime, it's Jelsa.
Well, I had requested an interrupt before the end of the round.
Oh, that's okay, God. You haven't. I didn't notice. I apologise. So, have you ended the round, and then you've got the ace of clubs, so you can go twice in a row, basically.
Okay, well then basically the first thing I want to do is all of a sudden all my little fireflies appear around me.
Okey-dokey.
And with the raise, that can be my toughness instead, and I can put that on myself by drop and drag, right?
Oh, yep, go for it. Please do, actually. Go for it. There we go.
Okay. And then for my second turn, I'm going to yell back to Bert, I don't know what's going on in here, and I'm going to force my way past Dondrad and tell him, somebody tell me what's going on. I can't see anything.
The whole room is covered in sparkly dust, as if you've set off one of your famous...
Well, my sparkle bomb. Hey, you used the sparkle bomb. Did it work, Rannick?
No, it bloody well didn't.
Well, that just means there was nothing there. You wasted my sparkle bomb, Rannick.
How am I supposed to know it's going to be a waste? If the bloody thing's invisible, how am I supposed to tell whether it's there or not?
He has a point. We're trying to work out where it's gone.
Aye. Thing is, liches are bloody whores. Crux of the matter is we've got to find out where they've hidden their soul.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Well, crux of the matter is we've got to find the soul.
Yeah, I've got to find the Lich's Requiem. And the reason I know that is because I studied it in the church windows many moons ago. We came across the old manor house and it had resurrections on stained glass windows.
For some reason, I can't think why I was distracted that day. Maybe it was because there was some psychopath weirdo trying to get in my pants.
Bert needs to make a sphere roll check, please. -2 because I got a raise.
I will Vinny that.
I don't think Bert's scared.
Bert doesn't get scared, but if he had got scared, he would have been shaken. Just for the sake of argument. A wave of fear sort of washes over you, but you instantly negate it, Mr. Burt, sir. Rannick, you're up.
Well, Rannick is going to do what he said he was going to do. He's going to sort of move around a bit, using the butt of his spear to tap on things.
Make another notice check.
We'll do a shave and a haircut tap, because clearly, if the lich is hidden in a hidden space somewhere, he is going to jump out and go, 2 bits! Or not.
You're convinced there's a secret door just there. But you
Okay.
can't work out how to open it.
Greenie, there's a secret door there. You're really big and fiery. Knock all it more, will you?
Hit where he pointed with
Is
my
he looking for a
supercharge.
secret door? Is he just practicing the mime act?
Do you know the really fun
Do
bit? The really fun bit is.
There's no secret door.
Well, no, the really fun bit is if you hadn't destroyed the thing up the top, what he's just told you to do would release the wraiths upon you.
What's a bloody mouse? Okay, I'll do it with a mouse pad.
Oh.
This is so much harder.
I mean, to be honest, you smack at the wall and you basically gouge big chunks out of the wall, which would release the nasty undead. You don't need to roll, don't worry. Actually, no.
That makes it easier.
Well, actually, I'll tell you what, I will roll, but I'll roll for you just for the sake of fun, because obviously I do want you to critically fail, and then I'm going to have you.
Okay, you do the rolling while I try and work out where the dogs put my mouse.
You're still using the chill hatchet, aren't you?
Yes, I am, with the extra damage, because it's still active.
That's absolutely fine. No, I was just hoping to get the critical fail, because I then had you knock Radix's head off, because I would have found that immensely funny.
Knock his head off? Nothing serious.
We all would have found that immensely funny.
I'm not sure Ronick would have.
I don't think I would have done.
Mind you, I suppose you'd have been laughing your head off.
Master Bat, sir.
Bert is going to multi-action and see if he can figure out where this wave of fear came from.
There it is.
Yeah. Well, it just sort of washed over you.
Right, but somebody had to cast it. So I'm going to step up to here and see if I can figure out where he is that he cast it.
Okay, so you step up to there and detect magic. You look north. I know it's not northwest and east, because actually that's north.
Yeah, whatever.
That's north or whatever it is. But anyway, you look what according to the map would be northwest and south, but see nothing.
Okay, in that case, the other part of my action is going to be to cast protection on myself and Snookums. I will wait for Snookums to come around the corner, of course.
Of course, yeah, because moving's free action, so Snooks can do that at any time. Cast protection upon yourself, and Snooks is targeted. And you are targeted. There you go. Do you want to Benny that?
I do, yeah. Still only going to get a 3. Okay, I don't want to burn all my bennies on it.
Okay, just spend the PowerPoint. Donald the Drad. So the fire giant's chopping holes into the wall over here.
And once the hole's been chopped in the wall, Rannick says, "Oh, clearly that was just a secret cupboard. You've already smashed it. I'll look somewhere else."
So what's Don Drad up to?
I don't think he's in this room.
Well, I've already worked that out.
Well,
We need to find. We need to find where he's hidden it.
Let's go for a run.
Okay.
I'll get around there.
Hold it. Look, stay still. Right. That gets you outside. Now you can continue from there. That's 6 inches gets you to there. Okay?
Right. And 3 to there.
Yep. And that's 9.
Let's not move.
Okie dokie.
Right, so I'm just going to run round the corner to where Bert is and see if I can use Detect Arcana to see anybody.
Okay, you do so. You don't see anything.
So, Bert, where is he? He's hissing about.
Oh, I mean, there was that. Okay. You Radix's up.
Rannick is going to continue searching around this room because undead are a thing that he knows about. They're a favoured enemy. A lich that's trapped in this place is going to have a phylactery somewhere. It looks like each of these areas that we've been in so far is kind of based on a different group of the Thessalonians. So he's going to have somewhere in sort of at least this map hidden away. So we're going to start with the room that we're in and start searching to try and find more secret doors, and then Bannock will move out after that.
Okay, let's have a notice check. There is a trapdoor beneath your feet.
You bloody muppet.
What? I was checking the walls first.
Mm-hmm.
Can I open it?
Yes.
What I said.
And have a look down the trapdoor. Is there something down there?
There's something down there. Yeah, it's a room.
No, we'll get away from that trapdoor.
Because there's something down there.
Yeah.
It's so appropriate that you said that.
I know. That's why I responded with there. There's something down
there. But!
All the Americans are going, I don't understand.
No, I know.
On a complete... Actually, that does remind me. I forgot to look it up earlier. So I don't know if this joke works in America, so we'll try it anyway. So some red tarmac and some black tarmac walk into a pub and order some drinks. After the black tarmac pays for them, at which point some green tarmac walks up to the bar, takes the red tarmac's drink and walks off with it while drinking it. The black tarmac talks to the red tarmac saying, are you going to let him get away with that? And the red tarmac goes, of course I am. He's a psychopath. Now I don't know if the Americans will get that one, because I'm wondering if it's a cultural thing about
the colour of the psychopath.
I got it, but only because of the time I spent in England.
Yeah, that's it. I figured it was a joke that doesn't translate across the Atlantic.
Well, it's also because, like, any foreign jokes, Arabic jokes, it's like, huh?
Yeah.
Some of them I still don't.
Yeah. No, I'm just curious because it was only I was cycling down the green cycling path today, and I remembered that joke, and I just thought, I wonder if that doesn't work in another country. Anyway, Irina, you were walking over here, but then
I was.
You see, you walk over there just as Radix sort of opens that trapdoor and says, "There's something down here."
Well done. At least you got the right direction this time. I sit down and start looking through the papers on the desk for a clue.
Okie dokie. So is that surgical equipment, basically. Donjad, back to you. Your detect magic found nothing.
I shall go on hold.
You shall go on hold. You go on hold. Okie dokie. Multi-action penalties are right pain at the bottom. Especially when I keep rolling 3s. Oh no, that's a 4, that worked. Huzzah! Okay. That is 2. Okay, gets me down to 10. So then I think what we're going to have to do is... If that doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. That really doesn't do a lot. That really doesn't do a lot. I think I'm just going to have to do this. That hits. So, yeah, okay, AP 6, that's 3 power points. 5 power points. 6 power points. 8 power points. That sounds good to me. So it gets me down to 2 power points, which then means I get to do that on... As a magical bolt comes out of nowhere, hitting Jelsa in the back, doing taking. What's Jelsa's got? What's Jelsa's armor? She's only got 2 points of armor, so that's all it can negate. So that doesn't make
my
any.
toughness on.
That's because you had your magical toughness on, which is because you've got magical toughness rather than AP, so that's fine. So he doesn't know that, so he just blew all those power points. You get shaken as you get bolted, and then I'm going to have to spend a penny. I'm going to move to there. Okay, Bert, you're up.
Bert is going to, once again, multi-action. We're going to come back over here.
Okay.
We are going to attempt to use our Detect Magic to look around.
Okie dokie. Jelsa's glowing like a Christmas tree, but that's all you can see. Apart from the magical dust all over the floor. Actually, no, that dissipates after it's... Yeah, Jelsa's glowing like a Christmas tree, all sparkly. She's sheathed in magic.
And I will try and cast another protection on me and Snooks.
Okie dokie.
And fail again.
Right, so. Jelsa recovers from being shaken.
Jelsa's gonna stumble forward at the shot to her back, just a step, and she's gonna turn around to look to see what hit her and go, what the hell, something hit me, and then she's gonna see Bert come around the corner. She's gonna tell Bert, be careful, something just hit me from back there. But I can't see anything either.
Well, you can't see anything at the moment unless you're going to do something specific.
I can do Detect Conceal Arcana. Would that help?
It most certainly would. That's better than Detect Magic, because Detect Magic just gives you the general area. Detect Arcana lets you see invisible creatures and negates their invisibility bonus.
Okay, well, I just cast Detect Arcana.
There you go.
And then I scream, "Oh my God!" and I dive in the hole.
Go for it. Yes, I got the gist. I hope you're okay.
It's pollen season here. It's pollen season all summer here.
Dondrad is on hold. Is Dondrad remaining on hold?
And I yell to Irina, "It's behind you, Irina."
Oh, no, it isn't. I can't help it. I just can't help it.
Dodger's staying on hold because he's obviously got himself distracted again. New round. Did that do anything? No. Let's try that
it's
again.
It's behind me. I'm sat with my back to a wall.
Oh, I thought you were facing the table.
I'm sat in the chair at the table.
Well, you would have seen. Yeah, actually, you wouldn't have seen him, but yeah. Your chill thingy has one round left.
So, do I know where that attack came from?
Came from the middle of the room.
Okay. Step onto the table, leap, and attack at where it was, in case it's still there and invisible. And there's a very good chance I'm going to just look like a complete muppet, but we'll give it a go.
Indeed. Well, make a combat roll.
I'm calling directions to her. It's right ahead of you. It's right ahead of you.
And I'm Benny in that.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it properly.
You hit nothing but air.
Is that still true with that roll?
Yeah, afraid so.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit nothing but air.
And I'm now standing in the middle of the room looking around like a crazy person.
Indeed. Okay, well, I think in that case, I think you're looking around as a crazy person, and I don't think we can have that.
Because somebody's going to hit me.
All his powers fail, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
He
Aha.
negates all his powers fail. Because he critically failed. Bugger. Rynick! Shame you're in a different room. You're in the floor
but
below.
I'm only down the trapdoor, so I'm guessing I've heard all of that going on.
Yeah, probably.
Probably heard me screaming.
Not only that, I've got a very long spear as well.
Indeed. Mind you, I ain't going to have him run.
Sure, you should be keeping that private for somebody else.
So Rannick is going to clamber back up, hearing all the fighting going on up here.
What happened there? I pressed a key and it negated your move. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, yeah. Basically, you clamber back up to there.
I'll step in. What the bloody hell's going? Oh, bastard! And I think at that point I will do this. I will cast out my magically entangling netty thing, and then stab him with a spear.
Mm-hmm. You hit him.
I do. I'm hoping he's not immune to that. Oh, hang on. Why did I not get? Why did I not get the bonus to hit him for him being entangled? He should be. He's vulnerable.
You hit him with entangled, but.
Oh, no, I moved the wrong one over. I was supposed to hit him with bound.
Yeah, well, you just entangled him, so I have the PowerPoint back.
All right, I'll have to PowerPoint then.
I'm going to say, I think it's rather apt within your sort of, in your sort of shock and surprise. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you still wound him.
Oh yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, you still wound him. It's just, I just thought it was a rather more interesting.
No, that's fine.
Well, Jalsa sees it now, so she's gonna step over here and, to what degree she can actually help. But she's found that the attacking for damage doesn't do her much good. This usually helps more. Now I'm gonna roll it again because I got lots and lots of Benny. Okay, that's one die type.
Just remembered I've got to write 11 bloody spell books up.
Okay, Bert is going to shoot over Chelsea's head at Asvin.
We've still not got his lowered vigor on him.
Yeah.
That's because no one targeted him with any effect, so I didn't know they worked. I was making notes.
I targeted him with the wand of lower vigor.
I'm seeing this guy played by Tim Curry. Oh, I think it's the hat. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no one else has seen them, have they?
No.
See, I'm seeing that more as David Warner.
Oh, fair enough.
R.I.P.
Yes. He did die recently, didn't he?
Everyone's dying at the moment.
Well, that's the end of that fight. Hang on. No, it isn't. Because he gets to attempt to soak that first. He's supposed to teleport somewhere, but the only problem is once you guys hit him, you hit him, and that's no, he's still alive. He soaked. That can't be right. He doesn't soak that.
No, he doesn't soak that.
No, he's gone. Splat. There we go. Congratulations! Yay. You have defeated Azavan.
Woohoo! Yay!
So while searching the corridors, have I found them yet?
All right, we found him all right. Now the question is, does Rannick take the barbarian class?
Huh. I've now got my other favourite powers, oh yeah.
You got favourite powered sorcerer and favourite powered wizard now, have you?
Yep. I can do all the Uber.
Take wish! Take wish!
Don't need to, I can already cast it if I just spend a penny. I'm legendary.
She can cast spells directly from spellbooks.
Cast wish on all of us. Make sure you get raises, then we get advances.
As a safe pause point, I'm absolutely happy to. Once we're absolutely certain nothing's going to just, barrel in and hit us.
No, I think Rannick has always
20
been
power
against.
Points.
Rannick's been against.
You do realise that if you did cast wish on everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'd permanently lose 15 power points.
Not if you do it right. If you get the raise.
I know. One critical fail, that's all it takes.
One critical fail to lose not that many, but some of them. You're expecting me to critical fail on everyone there.
It made me smile, so I'm going to do it. The bennies must flow twice because my train got delayed.
So, wish, you say?
Oh, crap. Why did you do it now? Are you going to cast wish, are you?
Oh, why not? Let's go for it.
Hey, what are you going? So you have to spend. Okay, you have to spend a penny. First, you need to spend a penny because you're casting it from your spell book, aren't you?
Well, actually, first I need to do that. But yeah, okay.
Who are you casting it on? Because if you get us all to help you, we can give you support roles to assist in the casting.
That's true. I'm going to start with Jelsa.
You're going to cast Wish on Jelsa. I wish Jelsa wasn't here.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I forgot you're not Dondrad.
That's so mean.
Not that mean. I don't wish Jelsa to go. I feel a lot happier about Jelsa since she gave me a hairbrush.
That's true.
Right, there's that. And now I've just got to scroll down because Wish is right at the bottom. There it is. Let me see. Let me just read it, double check everything.
You must choose before the roll is made what your wish will be. Casting a wish to cast any other available power as an automatic raise. That's quite a scary use of power points, but yeah, I suppose it's a good one if you need a very specific power, don't you?
Well, gain an edge is what I'm wishing for. I'm wishing for her to gain an edge. Oh.
Never gain more than one edge from a wish.
Well, I'm going to have to do people gradually because it's too Benny intensive, but let's give this a go. And I am spending an extra Benny on that because I want the raise. There we go.
Okay, so Jelsa, you spend 20 power points.
I spent 20 power points indeed.
And Jelsa, you wish that Jelsa gained an edge. Jelsa permanently gains any edge she qualifies for.
Well, I have enough trouble picking out my damn raises. Advances.
Well, you got a free one now. A free edge.
Yeah, I know. I haven't picked the advance for today yet either. I think
You
I'll
got
take
two
luck.
now.
I think I'll take luck.
Oh, that's sensible enough.
Luck would make sense as the wished edge, because of course being a background edge, you've got to justify how you, as a background edge, you've got to justify to me why I should allow you to have it. So I would say take luck as the wished edge. Most assuredly, you could certainly wish luck upon yourself. But as for your raise, well, you did take Arcane Trickster. Isn't there Arcane Trickster 2 and 3?
I think so, but I'm just now looking at these things.
Right, I'll give you the luck edge anyway, because you magically gain luck. There we go.
God knows with this group you need it.
You automatically gain a Benny for gaining luck. Arcane Trickster 2. Once per day, you may cast invisibility for 1 power point. No skill roll is required. And it's cast as if we were... Yeah, so basically free invisibility once a day for 1 power point with an automatic raise.
Nice.
Oh, I'll take that.
That's Arcane Trickster 2.
I'm trying to find it here.
Do you have the invisibility power, though? You've got to have the power to gain it.
Yes, I have the invisibility power.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll dump it on your character sheet if you want, because I've got it open.
Yeah, dump it on my character sheet.
There you go.
Because
because
I'm looking through this list and not finding it.
There you go. You gained Arcane Trickster 2.
And that takes care of all my advances.
There you go. So basically, once per day as a free action as well. That's really nice. You could basically automatically cast invisibility for a raise for 1 power point. You can also spend additional power points to add modifiers as normal. Okay, so you're basically sitting around and casting Wish. And yeah, Jelsa gets lucky.
Are you saying that you're going to let me sit around and let those power points regenerate and do it again?
It depends if you want to sit around in this place for 4 hours or not.
Well, that's up to everybody, not me.
I'm fine with it because this has been a hellish place.
Well, there is one last set of doors we need to check out.
Okie dokie.
And then we should be clear on this side down this passageway.
All right. Where are they, those?
Rannick wants to go back down this trapdoor and check over these sarcophagus, these things down here.
I think Bert thinks you should. I think Bert thinks you shouldn't go down there. He possibly thinks there's nothing down there.
Well, Rannick wants to check it out anyway.
Why does Bert think that?
You have to have watched the children's program in the 80s to get the joke, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm certain there's something down there.
You can watch it on YouTube if you want to understand.
Yeah,
just look up Trapdoor.
Trapdoor. Probably was it Aardman?
It was Aardman, yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realise. Well, it's totally cool. I'd sing the theme tune, but you might get done for copyright, so I won't.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing as it started playing there, so I had to stop it very fast.
You would be a fool.
You
would be a fool if you dare sing that, wouldn't you?
I would be a fool.
It's not a bad deal on casting invisibility either, because invisibility costs 5 power points.
That is a good deal.
So that drops it by 80%.
I am... Okay, so you want to head back down there. Right.
Yeah, and then, again, knowing about undead and that, I'm going to very carefully check all of these over, because this being in a secret area but near where he was, this could be where his phylactery is. So, first of all, the Lich could be in one of these, regenerating, and I don't want to have him jump out at me and go ooga booga. And secondly, he's had 10,000 years to set traps, so I want to make sure I don't set any of them off if there are any.
And Jalsa's going to sit down at the edge of the trap door and swing her feet down. She's not going to climb down. She's going to sit there swinging her feet. And she's going to dig into her bag and get out those pipes that Jalsa made for her and sit here practicing.
So I'm going to very carefully check this area over.
Right. What are you doing?
Which one?
Right, Nick. There's 3 stone sarcophagi, each bearing detailed carvings of hundreds of capering skeletons and dancing corpses.
So one at a time, I'm going to sort of, first of all, check them over, see if I can see anything that's...
Why do I think that Jelsa's playing Dance Macabre?
Looking
yes, I like that.
more unusual about them. If they've got dust on, I'll blow...
Yeah.
I'll be blowing the dust off to check if there's anything there. I'll move on, one to another. I'm not going to touch them at first. If they all seem to be completely clear with nothing on them, I'm quite certainly tempted to throw the other vial of dust of appearance I've got over them, just to see if that shows anything up as well, in case there's like some kind of invisible trigger or something on them.
And Jalsa's trying to play it, but remember she has no performance.
Hey! I've got it right.
Apparently it is.
Woo!
Anyway, so what you're examining the sarcophagi and blowing on them and everything else?
Yeah, one at a time. And if I find nothing, because Serena pointed out this guy's had 10,000 years to prepare, that's made even Rannick a little bit paranoid. So I will use the second lot of dust of appearance and get rid of that, just in case there's like invisible triggers and things on them. And I used one earlier as well. So I've covered myself in sparkly dust as well.
Okay, so as you sort of, did you throw the sparkly dust before you started examining and blowing on the thingies, or?
I examine them first, then I'll throw the sparkly dust, and then I'll have another look over, I think. Okay,
as the sparkly dust settles upon the stone sarcophagi, the skeletons and corpses carved on the sides of all 3 sarcophagi suddenly animate and begin shrieking in a blood-curdling manner.
Then I will jump back out the trapdoor.
Hundreds of little bony arms point out into the room, and from their hundreds of outstretched fingers spring beams of necromantic fury.
Necromantic urine?
Fury. You have an interesting mind, but you are a mother after all, so therefore you're. So you do get a chance to evade the necromantic fury.
Okay.
I think I had a mind like this way before I had a kid. I've always been slightly disturbed.
Apparently that was preemptive, Benny's, because you awarded because my train was delayed and Jelsa got luck, apparently.
Uh-huh.
I do get out in time.
You do. Yeah, it wouldn't have done much damage anyway. Okay. Yep, you evade the room. Yeah, actually, I personally wouldn't put that on the floor because I have to think about how to deal with that map. Don't like that. What I would personally do is make the wall. I'd actually make the wall here illusionary, as it were. You know what I mean? So I'd actually make the wall the secret door, so you can open it and then walk through, as opposed to making the trapdoor on the floor. Yeah, because the trapdoor on the floor makes a black square that everyone can notice then as well, doesn't it?
Okay, so now that that trap's blown off, if it stops,
hasn't stopped yet. The whole all you can see are beams of necromantic negative energy sweeping back and forth the room.
I think we need a certain dwarf to deal with that.
Aye.
When he comes clambering up the ladder, I'm gonna get back out of the way by a bit and go, "Whoa, watch it, little bro."
After a full minute later, it stops.
All right. Rannick will go back down. And from this side of the room, next to the ladder, he's going to spit on one and climb back up the ladder again.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay. Think I disarmed the trap.
That's just wrong as well.
Anyone else interested?
Oh, no, it isn't.
Says Rannick. And I'll try and open the first of these sarcophaguses.
I can't say
Sarcophagi.
Although after all that pink dust, it might be sarcophagi.
Yeah, or sarcophagals.
Yeah.
Okay, the first sarcophagi. First of the sarcophagi is opened. Contains 11 books.
Oh, okay. I'll shout up the trapdoor. Think I found his spell books. I'll go for the next one.
Interesting that you haven't. That's by the by. You going to open the second one?
I will open the second one.
The second one is filled with mixed jewels, gems, fine fine linens, fine linens. I couldn't speak. Right, mixed jewels, gems, fine linens, a bottle, this whole treasure's
shiny thing.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's just me noticing how I don't know how I missed all the treasure in here. A bottle and what appears to. I need to look that one up because I don't know what bloody hell that looks like. Oh, yeah, a beetle-shaped pin.
Get up.
Oh. And then I'll open the next one. More stuff down here.
And this one also contains a number of books.
Oh, more books. Any ready people want to come and find them?
I'm coming.
And I'll open the next one.
The final coffin is empty. In fact, actually, the last one doesn't open.
It's because that's his.
It doesn't it?
Hang on. Each 3 sarcophagi, each bearing the details. 3 sarcophagi. Oh. Yeah. 5 sarcophagi. Yeah. The last one doesn't open.
As in, it doesn't have any way of opening.
Not that you can see.
In that case, does that make Rannick suspicious?
I'm reckoning it does. You're seeming very suspicious at the moment.
Yeah,
I'd join you, but I can't.
I'll smash it open.
She hears the conversation down there, and she remembers something that she was given or picked up somewhere along the line. Let me find this thing.
Hang on, tokens should not be locked, so you should be able to move freely. Sorry.
I don't know how to get down the hole.
You can't, that's the problem.
I think if this one has no way into it, but I think I've cleared all the traps and stuff, it's time to pull the adamantine hammer out of my magical quiver and smash away in.
No, wait, Rannick, wait, let me try this. And I scramble down into the room, and I pull out this chime of opening. Because it's supposed to be...
You've played your flute, you're going to play a bella.
The device functions against normal bars, shackles, chains, bolts, and also, but only opens one form of lock. Chain, blah, blah. Automatically dispels powers, locking portals. The chime can be used a total of time before it cracks and becomes useless, and it's only got 5 on it. A vibration causes locks, lids, doors, valves, and portals to open.
Cool.
Right then, go for it.
So there we go. And now if I open that, now doesn't that work better doing it like that?
So if I use this chime of opening, it's in my sheet. Do you need to read what it does and how I use it? So it just says it's a long mahalo tube, pointed at a door, container, gate, or struck containing for magical vibrations.
It's a dog whistle.
No, it's not. You can hit it. It's a cowbell, and when you hit it, Christopher Walken turns up and says you need more of it.
Well,
okay, that went over my head.
I'm at the bottom of the ladder, climbing down into their room, and I use this chime.
Okay, you hit the chime. It makes no sound.
Did it work?
No, it made no sound.
I think it's broke.
There's something in here dispelling magic.
I will turn on my special Uber magic site when I can find it.
No. It's just I determined that if a chime of magic hasn't got anything it can open, it won't activate. I've decided to be nice.
Oh, I see.
So when Jelsa's kind of hitting it and nothing's happening, Rannick will look and say, "So have you done it yet, Sparkle Tits?"
Well, apparently it isn't going to work, so I climb back up the ladder and pull the panpipes back out.
Mm-hmm.
I sit there tinging on the chime and playing the pipes in one hand.
Rannick shrugs, gets on each of his hands, rubs them together, grabs the hammer, and smashes. If he's got this set up like this, 10,000 years old, there's got to be something good in there.
Hammer?
Yes, I have an adamantine hammer.
Oh, what, Maxwell?
Yes. The accurate adamantine hammer. I've named all of my magic weapons.
I've not noticed that.
All of my magic weapons have got names, as have all of the bits of magic armor as well.
Okay, make an attack roll, please. You need to hit parry of 2.
A parry of 2, eh?
So don't bollocks up.
I think I got it.
Okay, roll for damage. Do not forget, it's an object, so dice cannot explode.
And I can't get a raise on it either.
Indeed, you cannot.
14 then.
D12 exploded, didn't it? So 14, as you say. The hammer bounces off the sarcophagi.
Doesn't even chip anything.
Doesn't even chip anything.
In that case, there's something seriously wrong about this, so I'm going to try hitting it again one time.
$15. Okie dokie. Okay. As you hit it this time, it shatters, exploding. You see some form inside that basically cries out in pain. And that's when I should have awarded you the advance, because now you have defeated the Lich.
Well done. Father Flattery.
Because that's what I suddenly realised afterwards. It's like, hang on, no, you actually haven't defeated it. But now you have. So there we go.
Bastard.
Hey.
Okay,
I wonder
so...
if it's in there.
Party sheet. Beep. There we go. Let's just put that in there. Right, I could probably work out his spellbook now, can't I?
All of that stuff's identified.
Okay, well, it's okay. Yes, because I just dragged it in because none of it's
Right,
because the treasure for this bit was completely foobarred.
Ah.
Oh, it would be so ironic for that scarab to be owned by either Rannick or Dondrad.
Because it's good against golems.
Yeah, you can control walking statues.
Can you?
Well, golems. I'm calling them walking statues because it's funny.
No, it says you can hurt them more easily.
Oh, so it does. Well, maybe you should have it then.
Not a bad idea. You're telling me this will help me beat up statues better?
Yep.
I'll pocket it before Stunty sees.
Wow. Have you seen this arena? No, I'm arena. Jelsa. Look at this bottle.
Completely empty.
No, it is not. It is rather amazing.
There's nothing in it.
It's magic air.
It's what?
Oh, don't let Rannick have it.
Why don't you have it, Jelsa?
What's it do? I didn't get a chance to read.
When taken into any airless environment, this corked glass bottle retains the air within. Anyone who holds it can breathe from it as an action.
Ooh, that's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm already overloaded. And it has weight. It's kind of, for empty, it's awful heavy.
It's the magic. It's heavy magic.
Well, let one of the big tough guys carry it. They're always running in first, so they'd suffocate before I will.
Bert, would you like it?
I think you've lost.
Sure, I'll take it.
I think Dodger's gone. Asleep. Is he chatting away on Discord to MacD, I wonder? Right, there we go. That's the spell book done anyway.
Wow.
I mean, presumably anybody can wear the scarab.
Yeah, but I believe it's been snaffled very quickly by Rannick.
It's
That's
still,
all right.
it's still there.
Rannick's has got longer reach.
Well, Irina told Rannick what it does, and it means that he can beat up statues more easily. So Rannick's going to snaffle that.
I can see your point. I can see that was the logic it was running in my mind. I mean, we could kill statues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm better to stand in front of you, and you can shoot it over my shoulder with your spear.
I guess you finished the Ravenous Crypts at last. Right. Is everything else going in Reader's?
It's got a bottle of ale. Did Jelsa not want the bottle of ale? Yeah.
The bottle of air's going to Bert. He said he'd take it.
All right. I thought Jelsa would
it had weight. And Jelsa's carrying. If we can find some kind of magic item that stops things weighing, she's going to grab for that.
I mean, just maybe me being naive, but I just thought her opening up a bottle of air and causing chaos and knocking everything north would be right up, with appeal.
That's not the kind of air it is. It's the air that will stop you suffocating in a vacuum.
Oh, right. I'll put myself out before I can suffocate. So.
I thought it was going to be chaos in a bottle, and I thought, I can see her using that.
Yeah, if it had been that, I think she'd have taken the weight penalty.
Well, Okay, well...
I've already got an encumbrance penalty.
Wow.
No, the only thing I would say is it would cost you 10k. Let's check. If we go over here, we go down. Down. Yeah. Okay, it might cost 10k, but and would need Arena's help. But for 10k, you can make a portable. Jelson could create a portable hull. Allows you to carry an awful lot, including people.
Yeah.
Cool.
Limited amount of time.
Or you just make a bag of holding, of course.
And what is that? Yeah, what does that do? The portable hole thing?
Well,
It's a hole,
5k.
but you can roll it up.
Right. Okay. They did not defeat the ravenous blatter beast. I think, unless there's anything else you can do here, I'm going to put you back.
Well, it depends on whether or not people want me to do the whole wish on everybody thing. Although I'm only willing to try it until my bunnies go. So.
Well, yeah. If you want to do another wish on someone, you probably should have to wait around, won't you?
Yeah. Is it the party's decision that we wait long enough for me to generate enough PowerPoints to do the wish thing one more time before we leave the area? Okay. Well, I'm going to leave me till last. So to be fair,
I'm the only one that appears to be fine with it, so that's probably a no.
Hey, what? Who?
Well, I'm the only one that spoke up, so I'm guessing that's a no because everyone else was silent on the matter.
Ah! The dog certainly has an opinion. Good idea. I mean, the survey.
Well, 3 win.
I'm not sure the other 2 are here.
Okay.
I just came back. Wait 4 hours for wishing again. No, I want to go to the other room first. Finish clearing this area first.
Oh, yes.
But once that area is cleared, would that change to a tick?
Probably, yes.
Right, okay.
Okay, we have 2 yays, 2 nays, and 1 abstain. Okay, off you go, peoples.
JJ, would you chill out? Okay, where's the area we've missed then?
I forgot they haven't finished this dungeon.
The crossroad over the pit. The southern door over there.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay. I got stuck in a sarcophagi. I'm stuck. I can't move. Ah, there we go. Got it. Oops.
All right then, Bert. Do you want to open the door or shall I open it?
You go ahead. I'll stand back here with my bow and shoot whatever pops out at you.
I keep trying to grab myself and my fox, and they keep moving without me. It's confusing.
Trying to be helpful.
It's all right.
Veronica will go up to the door and open it.
Okay. Okay, well, from where you can see here, Rennick, 2 alcoves in this room.
With statues in.
I'm guessing probably. It is Thessalonian. Statues are their jam.
2 wide alcoves carved with dozens of narrow niches, each of which contains a different looking... Actually, in fact, you can see 3 niches from where you are, can't you? You can just see the last one. Different bottles.
Okay. Let's step in then carefully. I bet I'm trapped in that middle bit of the door, aren't I?
You probably are, yes. It's a great idea. Well, yeah, you do double doors and you could actually have them open one door. Yes, and then people can't get through them because of that little bit in the middle. Anyway, where were we? An investigation. Ooh, okay, that gets interesting. Okay. Okay, Radek goes to there. What can Radek see from there? Not a lot. That's all he can see. However. Okay.
No, it looks all clear, Bert.
Yeah, I don't see anything to be worried about. Go ahead and go on in.
Yeah.
You suddenly hear as you basically get to there and turn around and say it's okay, Bert. All you hear is the loud crash upon the ground.
I'll turn around in the direction of the loud crashing sound.
Jelsa, you get to go first.
I hear the crash and I come in here to see what kind of trouble.
It sounds like it's the sound of something very large made of stone. Heavy foot coming down on something made of stone.
Think you get to test your brooch?
Yeah, my brooch, my scarab of Gollum, does it go like nuts?
Huh? I thought that was Rannick's scarab.
I've had one for a long time.
Oh, you've got one each. Cool. Well, you are siblings. You should both have the same jewelry.
Detect any column within 10, 20 yards, although we must concentrate in order for the detection to take place. I'm coming in here to see what kind of trouble.
No golem within 20 yards of you, Jelsa.
Well, what the hell did you stumble across now, Stumblefoot? And that would be my turn.
All right. Don't judge, you're up. He's gone away again. Rennick, you're up.
I will step round the corner then.
Okay. A single sarcophagus of gold sits atop a white marble plinth at the far western end of this wide hall. The bas-relief lid depicts a handsome man holding a sprig of grapes and a bottle of wine crossed over his chest. The eyes are large star sapphires and the grapes appear to be individual gemstones that could be worked through with the right tools. However, 5 wide alcoves are carved with dozens of narrow niches, each of which contains a different bottle of, now what you're a bit closer, appears to be wine. The golem, there's a stone golem, regardless of the portrait of it. It resembles a woman with the lower torso of a serpent and a Sihedron rune for a head.
Right.
That's very weird.
Do you have a cult, Rannick?
No, I don't.
That's fine then. But anyone who has a cult can make it a cult roll when they see it.
Might have been wrong about there being nothing, Bert, says Rannick, and think I'm going to try out this new doohickey, and runs forward and hits it.
Completely stationary statue and you miss.
It's moving. No, it's moving towards him.
Okay. That's slightly justified then.
I'm going to penny it again. And one last time.
sound effects from Golem anyway.
Oh, bloody thing's dodging!
Oh, I do. I might have to install this sound set. Bert's up.
Bert is going to step forward. He hears Rennick hollering about something he can't see. Oh, neither can I. Step forward a little bit more. And now I can see him. And I will shoot at the armored clay golem.
Actually, let me turn that off. Now, having just downloaded Stone Golem, I can now do the footfall.
Cool.
As it's coming towards you.
Very drunk.
And the arrow goes kink.
Great time. Yeah. But you're up. Snooks is up.
Schnooks is going to, if I can get a hold of Schnooks without Jelsa. There we go. Schnooks is going to come up here. And make an intimidation check against the armored clay golem. Hiss, hiss, hiss!
I'm going to have to give you a Betty for role-playing Snookums there, failing. Okay, the armoured clay golem. Yeah. It's got power points. What's it get power points for? Oh, because it's got an innate power, I suspect.
Nope, no innate powers. It's just a mistake. You can ignore it.
Okay, the first thing it's going to do this round then is right. Okay, so that's going to be 4 power points. 4 power points. Yeah, 4 power points. As it casts speed upon itself. Greater speed, I should say. Well, yeah. It casts quickness on itself, I should say. Therefore, its second action this turn, it strides forwards and bashes Rannick. Well, attempts to, and misses. Oh, it's got pennies.
It would have, wouldn't it?
Miss. Reenie's
Okay,
up.
good at dodging, it's not so good at hitting.
If I can see it from there, I'll make an occult roll, but I don't know. If I can't see it from the... I can, okay, right, fine. Let's see what I figure out. Whammed.
I think...
What do I know?
It's a golem. Oh, you're cold.
Got it.
Sorry, yes, sorry, I forgot. Sorry. Let me give you a Betty for being a muppet. You can't get the DM anywhere. You recognise it as the image of Lysala, goddess of runes. Indeed, countless runes are carved into the red clay body. The golem is also effectively wearing full plate armour as it is plated in iron.
Okay, I'm going to try and read the runes.
You can read Thessalonian, can't you?
Yeah.
Their prayers to the goddess Lysala.
Right, okay, fair enough. That's going to take my whole action.
And for the next round, what do you want to do?
Oh, straight onto me, is it? Cool.
Yep.
Okay, these alcoves with bottles seem very conspicuously placed to me. So...
He's a loud bugger, he's turning down.
I can't go that far, sorry. I'll go that far. Let's see if they've got relevance.
They look like... Well, looking at the shelves in front of you there, they are all immaculately looking like they're brand new bottles of wine.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough. I was hoping to find some inspiration in that, but I totally didn't, so never mind. I will draw my sword.
The bottom of a bottle of wine?
No, I didn't know it was wine until I got close enough. I knew it was bottles. I'll just draw my sword ready for the next action then.
Okie dokie. But you're up.
Bert's going to go ahead and try and shoot him again.
Okay.
Definitely a her.
It is a her.
Her? Oh, her. Yep, it is a her.
That's a hit with a raise.
Yeah, and once again the arrow goes pink, so Bert's going to have to figure out something else to do. Snooks is going to come up here and make an athletics test against the golem.
Okie dokie.
Trying to trip it up.
You do succeed. Distracted or vulnerable?
I think I'm going to make it vulnerable for Rannick.
Okay. Snook gets under its foot and it's slightly off balance.
I'm going to spend a third penny on this because Rannick probably would think of it. Okay, maybe not then. In which case, Rannick looks at his spear, looks at the golem, looks back at his spear, looks at the golem, completely forgets that he's got a whacking great big warhammer in his back pocket, and attacks the golem with a spear anyway.
Okay.
That's a heck of a back pocket.
He's got a magical quiver.
Ah.
Actually, you can't put your hammer in your quiver, can you?
No, the hammer's not. The hammer's on a belt loop.
Oh.
Go on, I'll benny the attack as well. I want to hit it.
You hit. Okay, you get you get to ignore 4 points of armor, don't you? Because that's the golem bane scarab.
I do, yes.
So when you roll damage, I shall take 4 points of armor off.
I guess maybe I didn't need the warhammer.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if I can soak that. 2 wounds soaked. But I can do the taking damage sound effect.
Wow.
As you damage it, the spear does cause fractures on the clay golem's form.
Right. Think I got it.
Jelsa's going next.
Yeah, I'm requesting it not to be going after Jelsa.
That puts me in range. I'm just going to pull out a wand because that's 2 die types.
Lower vigor. Okay.
Yeah.
Spirit to shake off, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need an athletics roll from the dwarf. As he's trying to interrupt the golem.
Well, I was going to interrupt Jelsa, in fact.
Well, it's the golem's go now, so you get to interrupt the golem if you beat it on athletics.
Athletics, right.
Are you happy with a 5?
No, is that something? I'll take an 8, please.
You want an 8. Okay. Your 5 would have worked, but that's fine.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of multi-attack. So I will go to there. Now, do I know if, would I know if the speed comes from a spell or is it an innate ability?
Well, you would probably have to do a detect. You'd probably have to do an action to detect magic upon it to determine that.
I don't think we've got time. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 actions. First action, we're going to zap it with the ring of spellstone and we'll cast the spell magic on it.
So it's a 15 I've got to beat with my arcane roll.
Aye, and it's modified because the better advice me when I created the ring that it loses all its abilities if it fails.
That didn't roll, did it? Let's try that again. Oh. 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 Okay. So you disable its it slows down.
It slows down and then follow up. Let's nerf its attacks some more. We'll cast we'll target it and we cast blindness on it. Five. I'll take the 5. So yeah.
Yeah, with their eyes can't see, right?
Yeah, but it's still looking at you.
I didn't specify strong, so we'll just do that. It's fancy the gun's a bit slow today.
Let's go. It's done. Right, it's go. Okay, it unshakes. So the first thing it's going to do is cast speed on itself. Which it does. Didn't get the raise though, did it? Yes, it does, because blindness doesn't affect casting powers on itself. But that does cost it another 4 power points to reactivate that. Okay. So then I am going to...
So did it multi-action to cast the spell?
It doesn't need to. It casts, if it successfully casts speed and gets the raise, it can perform a second action without negating the multi-action penalty. And if it doesn't get the raise, then it doesn't get a second action that round.
So I do something.
Okay, so it swings and misses Rannick. It's going to try one more time to hit Rannick. And completely failed to do that. Okay, spirit check. Where's its spirit? Okay, that's the lower vigor gone.
No, it's the lower vigor down to -1 die instead of -2.
Of course it is, yes, I appreciate that, yes. Vigor -1D because I didn't get the raise even with blind taking effect. And I get a vigor check to try and negate the blindness, which is successful. Okay, new round. Ranix first.
Okay, so let's see. So the spear seemed to work last time. I'm just going to whack it with the spear again.
You miss.
I'll spend one more, Benny. I missed. It's speeding up again. Speeding up again.
Let's see what I can pull out of my bag. Hey!
Oh, a bear!
And then I and the bear will both attack it. Thank you. Where are we?
Actually, no, I actually quite prefer the other token, actually. I think the other token's better, actually. There you go. Yeah.
Thank you.
What all packs? This token call essentials call of the world. Okay, yeah. You hit the armoured plague golem. No, you miss. Sorry.
Okay.
You should have got a gang up, but that... Yeah, Shifrat gang up bonus 6, though. No. But with the bear comes in, that should change things. Let's get running there as well. Let's see if we can make the gang up bonus work. Try now.
Root. Okay.
There we go. That should make the gang up bonus work properly. There you go. That's a hit. Roll for damage. Ooh. Oh, that 11 it was nearly an 11.
Damn.
That 11 would have made a difference there.
It would have.
Bert's up.
Okay, Bert is going to spend 11 points on a burst. I will have to step up a little bit.
Okay.
It is going to be armor piercing 6.
Oh, wow.
It is going to be greater burst, doing 46 damage. It is going to include the fatigue and the lingering damage, and obviously selective.
Okay. Crit fail. After 11 power
Boy, that
points.
is not a crit fail.
That is not a crit fail. That's a hit with a raise. Go for it. Okay, so you are negating 6 points of armor on this damage roll. Okay, which takes it down to 11 armor. No, it doesn't. Takes it down to 13. So you shake it with that roll.
Yeah, I think I want to Benny that.
Okay.
That's better. Oh, that's much better. That's 1 point short of 3 wounds. Oh well.
Oh. I think you got it anyway, though.
Yeah, you got it.
There you go.
I'm going to fuss Gentle Ben until he disappears.
Oh, okie dokie. Okay. Yeah, so, looking around. Okay, looking around, there are 6. After searching the area for a bit, there are 68 vintage wine bottles in this room.
I suggest we open at least one and see if it's corked after 10,000 years.
I'm betting it's not, because things don't seem to, you don't need food here and stuff like that. I reckon there's some kind of preserving thingy.
Who's for stopping here, having a good night's sleep, a good meal, and getting right pissed before we move on? And then I can cast Wish in the morning.
Sometimes you don't make any sense at all. But this time, you kind of really did.
Don't forget also the sarcophagi is gold plated and has the 2-star sapphire eyes and the dozens of amethyst grapes.
I'll point that out to Jelsa.
You need something like some thief tools to prize all those out. But
I'm sure.
Yeah. Some of
keep her busy.
Jelsa also reckons with 8 hours of dedicated work, she could probably scrape off quite a lot of gold off off the sarcophagus.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to sit down and have a good meal and some wine. I think I've got some cheese in my backpack.
So basically, 12 amethysts, 2-star sapphires, and 800. If you wait 8 hours to let Jelsa scrape it off, 800 gold pieces later.
Well, we all could do with a rest and some food. I want to regenerate my power points, and this wine looks good. So I think it's a great time for us to have a good amount of rest.
So in the caverns of the ravenous crypt, surrounded by images of gluttony, you're going to start having a feast.
Yep, absolutely.
Even though you don't feel the need to eat.
Well, maybe not a feast.
That's the best
maybe
time to have a feast is whenever you're not hungry.
Yeah, that's true.
Okie dokie. That's absolutely fine.
I've got some inventory. There it is.
We shall leave the party there, indulging the amount of food they have and the wonderful wines in front of them and all that. And well, what I'll say is you have a bottle each, so that takes you down to 63 bottles. The wine is delicious, by the way.
Oh well, Joseph don't really drink this, man-made stuff.
He was averaging. The dwarf probably had yours.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. There we go. So Jelsa, yep. Oops. There we go. That's absolutely fine. So we shall leave it there as the party tucks in. We shall leave it there as we let them have their time in the ravenous crypts. Well done. Congratulations. Enjoy the food.
Oh, we will.
Hey, nobody died again.
Yay.
Always a bonus. Well, yep. As I say, we shall leave it there, but hopefully you enjoyed that. And next time we'll see what happens. That's fun.